All right. Here we go, back again on the other side of the coin. All right, welcome back to the other side of the coin, ladies and gentlemen. We're back again doing the Watchalongs. Chelsea are back, ladies and gentlemen, and really good to have my main man, Sai Krishna, in the house. Sai, how you doing, brother?
Doing well, my man. Doing very well. Been a long time since we watched Chelsea. I'm happy that we have been away for so long, but the child in me still wants Chelsea to play.
Bro, the international breaks suck, huh? They're just
Yeah.
so tasteless. Like, I don't understand the meaning of some of these international matches. But did you enjoy the Man City beatdown of Liverpool, bro?
Nah, I expected it, but the only thing I was shocked with Man City having four centre backs at the back. I
Mm.
mean, that is truly four at the back that they played in that way. But I expected it to happen because Liverpool are just open, and it is easier for them to track down a proper striker like Haaland rather than tracking down a mobile striker like Julian Alvarez.
Mm-hmm. Oh, man, Julian Alvarez is so good. But yeah, obviously we can talk about that match some other time. Actually, I have done a match reaction. Do check that out if you have missed out on it. But we here, Arsenal. No, I'm watching Arsenal versus Leeds, but that's not the watch along that I'm going to do. It is Chelsea versus Aston Villa. That's the watch along. Arsenal's absolutely battered Leeds 3-0. I was hoping Leeds were going to do something, but that's not the case. Mudryk starting apparently. Felix, Havertz. Is the lineup out? It should be out very soon, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll wait for that. But some news that's been floating around by that Sam
Samsey.
guy.
Uh,
Uh, Sam
I mean,
guy
it
who's saying,
sort of looks like the way the fourth mob showed it.
yeah. We'll have a look at that foot mob very soon. Yeah, here we go. C345 Sam. Let me see if I can bring that up for you guys. Um, yeah, here it is. Team news. Anything else? No. Breaking. Aspie's not in today's Chelsea squad. There you go. He's not in the squad. Let me see if I can just increase that a little bit. Aspie's not in the squad. Man, I wonder what happened to Aspie. I mean, that kick in the face. Sigh. I mean, that must have been quite brutal.
Yeah, might as well just wrap him up for the season, just to retain
Yeah,
some of his value, even if
retain.
some of the Spanish clubs want to buy him in the summer.
Yeah, retain some of that value, man. Retain it. Look, he shouldn't start anymore for Chelsea Football Club. I mean, he may get a game or two here and there coming off the bench, and of course he'll probably get a farewell game. But we'll see what happens down the track. But yeah, Kai Havertz, Jean Felix, and Mikhailo Mudryk all start for Chelsea. Nice and simple. Enjoy the rest of their day. So this is coming from Sam C345. If you're not following him, follow him. But looks like Mudryk is starting. I didn't expect that. I thought maybe we'll go with perhaps Mudryk on the right, Havertz through the middle. I'm pretty certain it's going to be Mudryk in the middle again. Let's see how he plays. And let's see if Graham Potter does anything differently with Mudryk. We'll see. So, the thought of Kai Havertz, João Felix, and Mikhailo Mudryk starting together. How do you feel, bro?
First of all, before I give the thoughts on this lineup, the half lineup, or at least the leaks that we've seen, guys, smash the likes.
Come
It's been
on.
a long time. The first watch along. If it's going to be a good time, even even if we are trailing, because I can see that happening today. Other than that, the front three looks pretty good to me. Looks pretty good. Joao Felix has been very good for Portugal. Kai Havertz, uh, Germany is thinking it up, so can't blame Havertz. Mudryk, can't blame him in that England game, but he was caught lacking from that cross when Saka crossed the ball to Harry Kane.
Hmm.
So let's see. These guys, they are not going to be match hitters like Mudryk and Noni Madueke. As soon as they come, they're not going to have that big of an impact as an Enzo has had for us. But
Yeah.
I would expect them to develop into something very good and solid for us.
Yeah, I do agree. I'm hoping that they developing some sort of a really really good chemistry. It's very much needed. Lineup should be out now. It truly should be out, and it is out, ladies and gentlemen. The lineup is out. Kepa in goalkeeping position. That's absolutely expected, and that's fine. Reece James is back, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, really, really wanted that. Hopefully, he can stay fit, and that after this game, he doesn't need to have more breaks. I really need this particular brother to play as many games as possible, and you know, obviously that injury concerns that he has looming over his head most of the times. Hopefully it goes away, man. Koulibaly in the middle, Kukurea, Chilwell. Oh, back four
Back
football.
three, GM's right
Koulibaly,
centre back.
Reece James will be RCB.
Yeah,
Wow, Loftus Cheek as wingback. You think?
yeah.
Don't you think? Don't you? Oh yeah, because Kukurea would not have been used as a centre back then. Yeah, you're right. Kukurea is probably playing as LCB. Koulibaly in the middle, James as RCB, Ruben Loftus-Cheek as the wing back. Why didn't Graham Potter opt with Chalobah then as a RCB? I mean, look, I don't mind, Reece James as a RCB. I actually understood when when Thomas Tuchel was still the manager, and he was saying that, look, down the track we may have to start playing him as a RCB because being a wingback is very demanding. So we'll definitely talk about that. Enzo Fernandez and Kovacic in the middle. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, we'll see where he plays. Is he going to be a wingback? Is he going to be part of the midfield three? Mudryk, Havertz, João Felix up front. We'll see how that turns out to be, whether it's going to be inside forwards or whether there's going to be genuine wingers. The substitution bench looks something like this: Bettinelli, Badiashile, Chalobah, Chukwuemeka, Gallagher, Kante, Mount, Madueke, and Pulisic. Wonder when that Gallagher substitution is going to happen. Everyone laughs about that. I mean, Sai, what do you think about this lineup, bro?
Um, I First of all, before I give my thoughts on the lineup, I have to see what happens in the game, but I expect Mudryk to be right wing, and Loftus Cheek
Mm.
to tuck in as that eight
Yeah.
instead of playing the proper wing back role that he's playing, and Joao Felix in between the lines, and Havertz up top with Chilwell on that left wing spot. So
Mm.
that is how I think. And I'm happy with James playing as a right center back, by the way, because this is what happened when he was injured last year, and we were playing him into form before the
Mm.
Real Madrid game.
Look, this may be a thing, man, because as a wingback, it is demanding. It could become a thing where he starts playing as an RCB, which then becomes very interesting. We're already so stacked, and this is what I said the other day. Do you know what I mean? There's some rumors coming around that Leroy Colwell, Liverpool's interested in Leroy Colwell. Now, if Reece James becomes part of the CB group, makes it even harder. Do you know what I mean? And I get it. Leroy Colwell won't play as RCB. I understand that, but in a back three, you don't want to have that many options available as to who can be your center backs. But that all depends. If we do continue with the back three next season, it could be very much that we go with the two at the back. So, look, I understand. I understand why we're doing it. Reece James is a quality player for us, and then you know we would like him to play as often as possible. Of course, we would like him to play, but we'll see how this match turns out, how it all starts, where some of these players are going to be playing. It'll be interesting to watch. Enzo Fernandez and Kovacic in the middle. So you like that combination to continue on, yeah?
Yeah, might as well give them some time, give it some consistency rather than just chopping and changing. I would rather Kante come on at the 60th minute instead of the proper Gallagher substitution that we made to get Kante some actual match fitness so that we can play him into form too because we have some important games coming in the Champions League.
Yeah. No, 100%, man. We need Kante to get some minutes. Philip, thank you so much for the super chat, my man. Big up, Miz and Si. I'm going for a 1-1 draw. Look, man, I'm not confident. I'm sorry to be like this. I want to be positive, but yeah, our team has not shown positivity in a consistent manner. Had we been consistent enough, then you would see positivity. But yeah, the way we drew that match against Everton, then there was the international break. It's just, we were going in a bit of a momentum before the Everton game. Really wanted that win against Everton. And now here we are with Aston Villa, who's not going to be easy. Good evening is going to be there. Unai Emery, who's been doing quite well at Aston Villa as soon as he's taken over. Um, Even the last game that Chelsea played against Aston Villa, like we got very, very fortuitous in that particular match where individual brilliance actually put us through. Mason Mount on that day was very good. Individually scored a couple of goals, and yeah, Kepa kept us in the match as well. Oh, Leeds just scored. Let's see if they can make a comeback here. It'll be very, very highly doubted, man. 75 minutes, 15 minutes ago, can they score two more? Which will be very, very difficult indeed. I'm just watching their goal. Um, oh, lovely goal. Oh, it was a deflected goal. Deflected goal. So let's talk a little bit about that front three, more specifically Mudryk. Um, he gets a start. Fan base has been asking what's going on with Mudryk. In the international break, he played for Ukraine against England. Wasn't that good, but look, I've sort of resorted on the basis that I'm fine. I'm fine with waiting for Mudryk to to be eased in, and then slowly and surely, he can turn out to be the player that we want. Thoughts on him starting? Sorry.
Yeah, good to see him get some minutes. It's actually the guy has been very unlucky with the game time because he was very good in the opening stages of the Champions League when Shakhtar Donetsk were playing RB Leipzig. They played Real Madrid and they played Celtic, I think, and he was actually scoring some wonderful goals and carrying that Shakhtar team. And we know
Yeah.
what happened in the transfer window with Arsenal, this, that, and the things that have been going on in Ukraine. I mean, I would be very tense for my family too, because a family generally needs their children when they are in a tough situation just to stick by them. Mm, I'm not going to put too much pressure on Mudrik. I understand how much why the fan base is putting that much pressure on Mudrik. I wouldn't,
Mhm.
but he needs to warrant his price tag or game by game. Otherwise,
Yeah.
it's going to be hard for him to gain confidence in this team. We've seen with Jack Grealish. Pep just wrapped him up for last season and only used him in the games that he needed to. And this year, he looks like a world beater. We might have
Mm.
to do that, but other than that, I would say uh, play Mudrik, give him some chances because he needs to adapt to this league. He is not a cheap player, and he has to work out for us.
No, 100%, man. I mean, quite a lot of money that's been spent on Mikhail Mudryk. We better get a bit of return, but I'm happy to wait for the return. I think football has done a bit of a madness, ladies and gentlemen. Kukurea, Koulibaly, and Ruben Loftus-Cheek as RCB. Yeah, I don't think so. I really don't think so. Football and Jean Felix as a number nine, maybe, but I don't think so. Once again, I think he's going to be one of the inside forwards where he thrives in the half spaces. I think Mudryk might play through the middle, if I'm being absolutely honest. I don't know if Mudryk is good in those half spaces with his passing. Well, do you know what? Mudryk is very good with his passing, but in those half spaces, you need to have the ability to play with your back against the defenders and then to be able to turn and drive, find some really good passes. I don't know if Mudryk completely fits that bill. But once again, we'll see how this match starts. This is the Aston Villa team, ladies and gentlemen. Watkins, McGinn, Buendia, Ramsey, Louise, Camara, Moreno, um Mings, Konza, Young. It's their defense. It's their defense that we need to go hard at. I feel like that defense can lead goals, and this is exactly what we should be looking at. Martinez in goalkeeping position. Um, so I don't want to be disrespectful to Aston Villa, but this team does not scare me. But for some reason, like I feel like there could be some level of dropping points from us today. Are you confident looking at this Aston Villa team?
I mean, us dropping points this season has never been in the opponent's hand because we open up the legs just for the opponents to come do us how they want. Other
Yeah.
than that, the Aston Villa team, I'm not very. It's not the best team that we can play just to say we were warranted to drop points. But I
Hmm.
can see us dropping points because our bozo gene kicks in very, very hard when sometimes we get overconfident. And that team, Aston Villa team, it is quite quite good at scoring goals at this point because they are not that far behind
Ollie
us.
Watkins has been doing a madness apparently.
Yeah, Ollie Watkins has always been a good player in my eyes, at least. Not a
Hmm. Hmm.
top half player, but for Aston Villa, I think he has been a very good player. Other than that, Ramsey, I don't know why Emery is playing a proper centre mid in the left wing spot when he has some left wing players that can play there.
Hmm.
Other
Once
than that,
again, I don't think foot mobs like McGinn is not someone who plays on the right side. Like that seems very odd to me. Um, yeah, this whole setup, I don't know how much of that is actually correct, man.
yeah. I mean, when we played them in the during the World Cup, I think Aston Villa in Saudi or something. That was the game. I think Armando Broya got injured.
Mm. I mean,
Even with some of the good players that we had, which are starting today, we stunk up the gaff that day.
yeah.
So you've got to see what we do.
Yeah, once again, we'll have to wait till the match starts and see exactly where McGinn operates and where Ramsey operates. But they also have Camara and Louise, who are genuine defensive midfielders. So it'll be interesting to see where McGinn and Ramsey actually operate. Buendia has been doing well, and as we've said, Ollie Watkins is someone who is going to be a threat, massive, massive threat. Um, Felix, thank you so much for the super chat, my man. Off topic, did you see Pep shake Arthur's hand, man? Did I see that? I found that so funny, and it's all over social media right now, and it's become a bit of a chaos. They even asked Pep Guardiola in the press conference why he did that. He just said, "Look, I was just celebrating a goal, and like I would celebrate with my son, I was just, you know, asking the boys, like, did you see that? It was a beautiful goal." Um, and obviously Simicas didn't want to shake, but Artemelo shook his hand, man. And some of the journalists were saying in the press conference that's a bit of disrespect, and Pep Guardiola was not one bit happy by it. It's such a funny moment, funniest video I've ever seen. Lineup reminds me of first Salzburg game with Aspi in CB in hybrid back 3-4. Um, yeah, look, the back three can easily turn into back four, where one of the you know either the RCB or the LCB bombs forward, then it could potentially be two at the back, two CBs at the back. So, um, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this match really turns out, man. Easy money sniper, good to see you, my man. Yes, guys, back to reality, back to this crap. Um, Man, everyone's mood is so down. Um, Last time they lost to us because McGinn was injured. Um, Last time, if I'm being absolutely honest, they probably deserved something from that match. They truly did deserve something from the match. So we'll see what happens. It was messed up to celebrate in their face like that. Yeah, I guess from that perspective, it was messed up. Arsenal apparently scored again. These guys seem like they are also unstoppable at the moment, but I'm hoping Man City still win. Shaka scored, man. Wow. Wolves have leveled things up. Podence has scored. Leicester versus Palace is 1-1. Brentford just scored the third. Wow, that's going to be massive for Brentford, man. Against Brighton. At home, Brighton, they probably would have expected to do something, at least get 3 points. But it is a very tough um, Brentford team, no doubts about that. Um, yeah. So, what's your score prediction, man? How you feeling about this match, Chelsea versus Aston Villa?
Not too confident, but I have to back the boys 2-1.
The boys gave it their all, huh? The boys gave it their all. The lads gave it their all. 2-1.
They better give it the all.
Well, they better give it their all. They better give it their all. Um, me, look, I'm thinking this is a draw written all over, man. Probably like a 1-1 draw, maybe a 2-2 draw. I'd hate it. Obviously, I would absolutely hate it. But yeah, at the same time, got to be realistic, man. I've got to be realistic and stay true to what I think is going to happen. But yeah, and then also after the international break, so difficult, man. So difficult after the international break for us. I've seen us previously last season, West Brom after the uh, international break. Yes, so tough. Sheffield United, I remember a couple of seasons, or was it last season? Maybe a couple of seasons ago, after the international break. Just not a good scenario, man. Um, Werner saying Chelsea 2-0. Bill saying 3-1. Hopefully we do. A draw means it's a 10th versus 11th El Clasico. El Clasico match, 100%. 7-0 Chelsea. He doesn't trust Chalobah and Buddy Shield plays LCB, which is Kukurea's position. Kuku needs game time for Real Madrid fixture. Yeah, fair enough. I don't understand why he wouldn't trust Chalobah, who before the World Cup he was a standout defender for us, and then after the World Cup, everyone came back fit, and Chalobah was a forgotten man. The only positive I have today is Mudryk playing same problems. He's gonna do the same subs today, and we probably draw or lose. Yeah, um, Mudryk. Let's see what we can expect from Mudryk. Yeah, man. It'll be another one of those talking points, that's for sure. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Werner, you're becoming so negative day by day, Miss. Maybe take a month off. Nah, maybe not. Maybe not. I'm not becoming negative one bit. So I get so annoyed when people say that. I've become negative. I think people misunderstand negativity with realism, with being realistic. Do you know what would be very weird if I actually came out and said Chelsea's going to win this 2-0, 3-0? On what basis? On what basis are we saying this? Being positive for the sake of being positive is, I'm sorry to say this, it's stupid. You've got to be real. That is the most important factor. Once you start being these, positive for the sake of being positive, people will tune out. People will tune out. Imagine me coming here every single day if I keep saying, "Oh, everything is fine." Everything is not fine. We are 10th. We just drew against Everton. Yes, just before the Everton game, we put together 3-match winning streak. Wow. And before that, that was a 2 out of 17. Telling me to take a month off. A month off. Like, I could understand if you said like a day off or something. A month off. My God. That's crazy. I mean, Si, what's your thoughts? Like when you see people comment like that, oh, you're being negative. What positivity do I take into this match, man? And here we go, another
Um,
one. Support the club instead of your own agenda. What agenda? Werner has come out of the blocks firing shots for no reason, man. My agenda. What is my agenda? What is that? Can someone explain to me what is the agenda? What agenda am I driving here?
I would ask to like him. What positive do you want us to take? Can you give us some positives in this match, please? Other than some players starting, some players that being dropped, there is nothing that the team has given us to be positive with. If you want us to be positive, the team has to give us some positivity. And I would say we are not even being fully negative right now. We're just being realistic. We don't think the team can win today. That is what we are being putting. We are putting out in the. We are putting it out in the stream. There is nothing like we're trying to spread just positivity because it is not about. It is not all roses and happiness at Chelsea FC. It is
Yeah.
just thorns and spikes and porcupines all over the shop.
Exactly, exactly. I really like this comment from Joshua. Thank you so much, man. Werner, he's supporting the club literally at 2:30 in the morning. Do you know how sleepy I'm feeling? But I'm here because I want to see us play. I want to see how we play, and I'm hoping that we do well. Ryan, my man, well in time. How's things, bro?
I'm good, bro. Is it 2:30 in the morning by you?
It is 2:52 a.m., but at 3 a.m. our clock goes backwards, so I'm going to gain an hour back. So 3 a.m. will become 2 a.m. very, very soon for me. But nonetheless, yes, it is nearly 3 a.m. for me.
Jeez. Well, thankfully, you're gonna look at one of the best clubs in England play football under one of the best managers. You know what I mean? Attacking football at its finest. 3-4-2-1. Wing backs.
Attacking,
Two
attacking.
fullbacks as centre backs. You know, if you want attacking football, two fullbacks as centre backs. Let's have it.
Let's have a right. Let's have a right, bro. Let's have a right. I want to
I
ask
don't
you
know if it's
this.
right, but we have it.
I don't know if it's right. Really, really good to have you, man.
Some of
Ryan,
the
by the
people in the chat were lacking Ryan's positivity. Eh?
yeah, well, there you go. Now you have Ryan. He's gonna sprout some positivity. And for all the people that think I'm negative, I'm not even
You're
sorry.
right.
To be
No,
honest,
joking,
I'm not
joking,
even
joking.
sorry. I'm not. I don't even think I'm being negative. I'm just. If being real is being negative, that's your issue. That's your issue. Um, Ryan. Firstly, I wanted to tell you that a lot
You
of
love
people have.
me. I love you too.
Well, I love you too. You know that. A lot of people have been saying some really good praise about our podcast. Sai just
Really?
came. Yeah, Sai came in, and
Ah,
first thing he said that hey, that podcast was banging. So um,
what?
hopefully we can continue with that. And next thing that I want to talk to you about is this whole thing about Reece James. When I looked at this lineup, I was sort of thinking, surely that's back four, traditional fullbacks. But then, Sai quickly pointed out it's Cucurella there, man. He's not a centre back in a back four. Reece James probably a RCB here, and Ruben Loftus-Cheek as a wing back.
Yeah,
I
that's how I see
I
it too.
I did say earlier this season that with Reece James's injury issues, he's gonna have to start looking at another position because how demanding that wingback position is. And also, Thomas Tuchel last season many times hinted that guys, you don't understand that wingback position is very demanding on his body. Maybe RCB is a position. I mean, Do you like this? Do you not like this? Are you worried about Reece James having to compromise? I mean, what's your thoughts about the whole
I mean,
situation?
I wrote an article on this last week about Reece James. Is that due to him not being able to consistently cover ground from fullback to winger positions like Chilwell, most of the times he just covers from fullback to right midfield positions. That means he doesn't really get up to attacking winger positions. That means it forces someone to like Havertz to drop into those right hand side pockets and then Felix to go into striker pockets. It really
Yeah.
changes our dynamics when our attackers is stretched out like that. All of a sudden, the distances get more, right? And when distances get more, it makes for less combination play. So like having Loftus-Cheek there, right wing back, allows our inside forwards to tuck in more, less distances, more combinations, better attacks. The thing is,
Mm.
you ask about Reece James and right centre back. My whole thing is, one, is this something we could see permanently?
Mm.
Maybe we could see more, but I think Fofana is the best we have in right centre back.
Yes.
He does
Yes.
excellently in defense, but also in progression of the ball. Vertical progression from that wide centre back area is needed, like how Kukurea does it, like how Fofana does it.
Mm.
And the thing is with Reece James is I haven't really seen him with that vertical passing progression as the
Yeah.
others. He would be more somebody to drive it forward, take the safer pass option to wide options,
Mm.
but he's not someone who really takes those vertical passes and gets it into the pockets. So that's something I really want to see from Reece James. If he's going to have a right centre back position more
Mm.
often with Gusto coming in next season and Fofana getting injured a lot, um, I need to see that vertical progression for him because I know he's good defensively enough to do it. My whole thing is he good enough from a vertical progression point of view with his passing?
No, I agree, man. You're bang on. You're absolutely bang on about that verticality. I don't even know what happened to Wesley Fofana. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if I've seen any news of him being injured, like
No, yeah,
from
from the
the
last
injury.
game, remember he got taken off because he was injured,
Oh,
and Chalobah came in,
yeah. Chalaba came in. I thought he recovered. Like, didn't they say
and then
10
he didn't
days?
go to France training.
Right. Okay. Now I remember. You're right. You're absolutely right. This is a good point from Sai. Absolutely bang on, guys. In the live chat that you have not really aware, Ryan has started his own channel where he most will do reviews and tactics. Show the guys some love. There you go, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow,
That's
Sai, follow me on Twitter, bro, on that account. Speaking about Twitter, before I used to be on Carefree Tactics, but I really started a new Twitter, because I want to have a fresh start on it, and it would be highly appreciated and greatly appreciated if you all could follow at Carefree Place YT. That's my new Twitter. I'll be posting there daily tactical analysis, opinion pieces, everything you need. So yeah, thanks a lot, everybody.
brilliant. Miss, try and tell your guys to show face when it's live. Look, I can't force them. Sai generally does. Sai, your camera.
Man, like Dennis has a picture of a cartoon phone and telling everybody to show face.
um,
No, no, no. I'll be on video as soon as the match starts. Just for
as
now.
soon as the match starts, he'll be on it. And don't worry, Ryan. Once he has his own channel, he'll face reveal. Look, I'll be honest. I do like it when you can see face because it just makes interactions a lot better. It makes emotions a lot better. You can see people's reactions. Uh, yeah, I get it. I get it. But at the same time, I'm not. I'm never going to force guests to do what they don't feel comfortable with sometimes, and it is what it is.
Let's
Uh,
let's just throw a spanner in the work and let's say tell the live chat, guys. If you can get around to maybe 5K subscribers in the next week or 2 weeks,
5K.
Yeah, you're giving
no,
me
no,
the
no. Let's
5K
just
subscribers,
set
bro.
the bar high. Yeah,
I think
5K
5K
in the
will
next
have
week,
to. He will have to do the face reveal. Yes.
next week or 2 weeks, we will force Ryan to do the face giveaway.
Alright, you're a good one, you know. I like you. Thanks a lot,
He's
bro.
actually he's
Sai
actually a
should be
good
my
one.
manager, bro. My manager, bro. He will get
I,
everything going. Followers,
I like
subscribers.
I liked how he made the bar real high because it shouldn't
Yeah.
be an easy thing. I absolutely liked it.
Yeah.
This
It's
is
a
what I
fair
don't
trade,
get.
right?
No, it makes sense, bro. It makes sense. This is what I don't get. We need stability. The squad is changed every game where there's consistency. Um, yeah, I mean, look, there are some injury concerns. I think Sterling is not fully fit as well, so that's why he can't play up front. I want to ask you, Ryan, because of us saw already this Mudryk starting. Potentially, he's going to play through the middle, much like what he did against Leicester, I believe. Um, did you like the look of him against Leicester when he played through the middle? I mean, what's your thoughts of him?
I mean, the way they're written it on the lineup, it doesn't look like he's gonna play through the middle. So I'm not sure. Um, I'm not quite sure, especially with Loftus-Cheek covering right-hand side positions. You may not need Havertz to go to the right as much, so you wouldn't need Mudryk to be center, if that makes sense.
Mm.
Because the whole
Yeah.
reason Mudryk was central so that Havertz could drop to the right to make
Yep.
up
Yep.
for empty pockets. So yeah, with consistency, you can't get consistency with this squad if everybody's not fit. But mostly you still see consistency with Enzo and Kovacic in the middle, with Havertz and Felix on top. James has to play centre back because of the injury concerns.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If Chilwell was there, people would still be angry. You know what I mean? So you can't win everybody. But what you need to do is win this damn match. Right? You can't win everybody,
Exactly.
but win this damn match.
Just win this damn match, man. Because if we don't win this match, it's the perfect time. Liverpool once again losing. I mean, the amount of losses they've taken recently. Had we just picked up the 3 points against Everton, and then we get the opportunity to get another 3 points today, we get closer and closer to Liverpool. So, yeah, man, some form of look. I don't know whether top four is still viable. Probably not. But at least Europa League, man, make it to some form of Europe, which is definitely uh, needed. If I'm being absolutely honest, man. Um, Ryan, score prediction, man. What's your thoughts moving into this match? Are you feeling confident, Ryan?
As you said, I'm a realist. I'm a realist, so I'm gonna keep it real, right?
Yeah.
No,
Keep it real.
listen. As I said in the podcast, which you all should all listen to, I said
Yeah.
that Potter has improved that when he now came, he did 3 out of 7 segments of a match correct. He's built that up to 5 out of 7 segments of a match where you could see improvements, but still, the remaining segments that's not completed, we are paying for it and losing points for it. If, for example, his bad substitutions, his inexperience winning week in, week out, losing control of the game, giving the opposition confidence, etc. If those problems still exist today, and I have no reason to believe that it would not exist today because he hasn't shown me otherwise, and I'm not confident that we would for sure get 3 points. However, the segments that he managed to build up in the past couple of months has me not deflated because I believe that if the amount of chances we create, if those goals go in, we could win the match. So it's half and half for me.
Yeah, I really like that segment analogy that you did on the podcast, man. That clip was fantastic. Seven
That was caffeine,
segments.
bro.
Yeah, 7 segments. Yeah, at the moment you're doing the 4 out of 7. I need the other 3 for 3 points.
Yeah, exactly.
That was quite funny, man. That was quite funny. Um, Match will start in less than
Yo, but someone
30.
said something really important, Miz.
What?
Really, I have to stop everything. They said they'll only subscribe to me if I sing the Enzo Fernandez song. Well,
I
Campeón
will
del
only watch
mundo. Na 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 na.
Champions
Enzo
del
Fernandez.
Mundo.
Better subscribe, bro. Please. I'll do anything for a subscription. Please.
Oh my God,
I'll
this
dance.
guy.
I'll belly dance. I'll sing. I'll do anything.
This guy, bro. This guy. Um, Looking at the lineup again, let me just bring. Look, I'm not. To be honest, I'm not really bothered. I know some people they look at the lineup, they get very, very iffy about it. Look, I probably thought Chalaba was ready to play as RCB. No Wesley Fofana. That's what I said in my
RCB.
preview. No,
RCB.
yeah, and RCP. Um, and I had Reece James as the wing back. But clearly
That would be a
this.
safer option. That would be the
But,
safer option.
but you know what? This clearly tells me that Reece James is not fully fit yet. He's having to compromise because if he's fully match fit, I'd still think he's a better wingback than RCB. Look, don't get me wrong. I think he's a very very competent RCB, but this gives me an indication that he's probably not completely recovered from his, or there is some sort of precaution on his
Because he
health.
did leave England's camp, right?
Yeah, he left early. Yeah,
Right. And I want to say one thing else about regimes. People might think it's a safer option to have Chalobah at RCB, but you need to remember, in addition to the attacking he'd have to do, Chalobah is not the safest defender right now because of lack of game time, lack of confidence. So the amount of defensive work Reece would have to do, as opposed to when Fofana is there, right? As you said, it could be a lot for him physically, especially that he just pulled out of a camp, 10 days ago?
yeah,
So,
yeah.
so I agree with you, Miss. I think that is probably spot on.
Yeah, yeah, it'll be one to watch. I mean, yeah, Chalobah, there's not much trust in him at the moment. He hasn't played enough. I get it, but at the same time, I think the same can be said for Reece James as well. He hasn't really played that much, and when he's played in recent times, he's just come back from injury. He's not looked completely his best. So we'll see. Really looking forward to Enzo Fernandez, of course. Enzo Fernandez in the middle. I think will once again have to run the show for us against Aston Villa. Kovacic being captain, that combination, Enzo and Kovacic, hopefully it just keeps being fruitful, I suppose. And João Felix, I don't know, man. Are we a little bit? Sorry, I'll go to you first up on this one, and then I'll go to Ryan. Are you a bit worried about where possibly goals are coming from? I mean, I can potentially see, I'm hoping really, because João Felix has missed a few as well and he's hit the post and whatnot. João Felix probably, I know Havertz has hit goals recent times, but let's be honest, it's not been clinical enough for us all throughout his Chelsea career. And Mudryk is new. I mean, so are you worried where the goals are going to come from, or are you sort of confident that in recent times we've been making enough chances and we've been putting some goals away as well?
I mean, since the Hazard, Diego Costa, and Pedro era has ended, we've always been checking for where the goals will come from. It's always been a who will score situation at Chelsea. So it's not a new situation at Chelsea for us, but I sure hope some of them will convert their chances, because if they don't convert their chances, it's going to be an atrocity for us.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely will be an atrocity for us. President Jafar, what you're gonna do when Pottermania runs wild on you?
Oh my.
What you gonna do when the
Listen,
Pottermania runs
there's
wild
a
on
mania
you?
happening tonight.
Oh yeah,
I'm not sure if it's
WrestleMania.
Pottermania, but it's WrestleMania.
It's WrestleMania, not Pottermania. One second, let me just turn my heater off. It's starting to get very, very hot in here.
Sai Krishna, bro.
By the way,
Question for
you guys, you're watching IPL, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I have it on TV right now. Watching.
Oh,
It's been quite strange. Like it's autumn weather in Sydney, well, in Australia, but over the last couple of days, it's just turned very cold. Like today is quite cold, um, and then when you have the heater on for too long inside, it can get quite hot as well. So, got to find that right balance, man. Just like Chelsea Football Club, got to find that right balance. Um, Let's see what else you guys are saying. Tibe, good to see you. Mudryk and Felix are going to cause problems tonight due to their elite dribbling. Potterball has to land at some point, guys. Well, look, for me, this is how I see the situation at the moment. I don't think anything's happening till the end of the season. I think Graham Potter is staying. I don't think we're bringing in anyone. So Graham Potter could belly up this whole season, and he'll still be the manager. But if that's what happens, say he flops for the remainder of the season, crashes out of the Champions League, then I think in the summer they will consider bringing in a new manager. Along with bringing other new faces, manager will probably be a new face as well, to be able to give the new manager, the preseason. But if Graham Potter ends up doing well for the remaining of the season, i.e., beats Real Madrid, progresses towards the Champions League semi-finals, where we could potentially meet Bayern Munich, uh, find ourselves coming up against Thomas Tuchel, but Bayern will have their absolute work cut out against Man City. So we'll see what happens there. But for the remaining of the Premier League matches, as I think, yeah, Ryan said it. Out of the 13 remaining that was back then, obviously there's not 13 now. You wanted minimum 10 wins, right, Ryan? Something like that.
Yep.
And now, out of the 10 matches that are remaining, it's something like 8 or 9 wins that he has to get, something ridiculous.
Yes.
So if he does, if Graham Potter does end up doing something that mad, then I think there might be a legitimate reason for him to stick around. Do you know what I mean? You'd have to give him that preseason. You'd have to consider hanging on to him. So that's how I see the situation. I mean, Ryan, is that how you more or less see the situation? That if he completely flops, I think he's 100% goner in the summer. But if he somehow manages to do a madness, then he probably gets his opportunity next season.
Yeah, the way I see it, Miz, is that you did a good video on all losses and this and that financially, etc., everything like that. I think he will get the rest of the season also. Maybe one could argue if he loses a couple matches again and just gets knocked out of the Champions League, maybe they could bring in a new manager just to have a month of games before. So,
Do you think
that would
so?
always help. It could help if you already know I'm done with this manager. Bring in a new manager, let them get used to the players before preseason so you get a head start on next season. What's the point of keeping a manager for preseason, sacking him near September, and then wasting a whole beginning of the season again to get a new philosophy in, and then you need to get new transfers for January? You waste a whole 12 months. So I think it could be, a good idea to probably, if you know that, say for example, he loses today, he loses against Liverpool, and then he gets knocked out Champions League, and it's horrible. Then pull the trigger after Champions League. I think they'll give him the Champions League for sure. But I don't think
Yeah.
it's given that he stays until next season. If things go horribly, you know? Like, there's a chance it could still go horribly, It's still a chance that we could lose today, lose against Liverpool, and get knocked out Champions League. Like, people
Imagine,
not really taking on that possibility.
because we've seen so much chaos and we've seen so much mud already. We can't think about, can there actually be more mud than this? Like, we've seen so much already. We've dug ourselves into a hole. But as you said, Ryan, now it's slowly starting to hit me. Maybe there is another level of pain awaiting us. Like, we could lose today. We could potentially lose against Liverpool.
Yeah, Liverpool
Drop
want to
points.
bounce back.
Liverpool would want to bounce back. That's a big match. This is why I need these 3 points so badly moving into that Liverpool match. We just want to go into that match with some sort of momentum. Ryan, I don't know if you saw Man City versus Liverpool. Did you catch that match at all?
Nah, bro, watching IPL.
You're into that IPL, aren't you?
Cricket, best sport in the world, sorry.
I like cricket, but I don't know about best sport. Once upon a time, it was my most favorite sport, but
My team is playing right now, actually, Delhi.
Daredevils, the Daredevils are there. But yeah, I watched City versus Liverpool, and City absolutely dominated Liverpool. Dominated. Second half was a complete domination. Even the first half, like Liverpool just scored a goal against the play, against the play. To be honest, um, I'll be disappointed if we don't get something out of that Liverpool game. We'll see what happens against Aston Villa first up. I don't want to jump the gun.
Disappointed not to get something out of a Liverpool game. We even get something out of a Everton game. So I ain't gonna be disappointed if we don't get. I mean, if you're disappointed from that, and you really had to be like, bro, like, what has Potter proven that we should be disappointed for not getting points against Liverpool?
True.
We have won against Leeds and Leicester.
Yeah, we have to be realistic, I suppose.
We haven't
have
won
to be
against any
realistic.
top table teams yet.
We've not won against any team above us. The nine
Yeah.
remaining teams above us, we've not won against them.
Yeah, Kadeem
Um,
Charles. Oh, sorry about I am not in Trinidad now, so but I do know from my friends home that yeah, IPL isn't showing home today. So sorry about that.
yes, that's what I've been saying. If we get a new manager, I want them in June. Give him the off season and preseason. Do not waste time on dead man walking. Um, Mo's saying, how long's your fasting times in Australia, Miz? Well, today it changed. Yesterday was different because of the daylight savings. We've gone back an hour. So from today, it's actually going to be from 4:45 a.m. till 5:45. So approximately about 11 hours. Yeah.
Mm.
No, what am I saying? 13 hours. Yeah, 13 hours. Yeah. Which, yeah, I don't think it's not bad, to be honest. Yeah, Mo, let me know. Let me know your fasting times as
Yo,
well.
Miz,
Yo.
did you get a chance to check out Tuchel's first lineup? He
Oh,
dropped he dropped Sane and Musiala.
I thought he loved Sane.
Yeah, well, I mean, who said that?
No, I'm thinking about Mane. I'm thinking about Mane. Okay.
Oh, sorry. He dropped Mane. He dropped Mane and Musiala, not Sane. Sorry about that.
Well, apparently he wanted Mane at Chelsea.
Yeah, to probably back up Mason Mount.
Maybe. Choupo-Moting, Kingsley Coman, Thomas Muller, Leroy Sane, Goretzka, Kimmich, Davies, Delict, Upamecano, Pavard, Sommer. Four at the back, two in midfield. So it's 4-2-3-1. We'll see exactly how that actually pans out. This will be interesting to keep a tab on, I guess, whilst our match is going on as well. This is a blockbuster, boys. It's top of the table clash. Whoever wins takes the first spot. So, um, yeah, I mean,
I love how everybody is like bashing Tuchel because he dropped Musiala. But you remember for our first match he dropped Mount and I went with experience at Alonso, Rudiger, everybody.
yeah,
So he probably just going to experience for his first match. Especially in a big match like this.
yeah, but God damn it, Musiala is damn good, but it's not.
I
It's
guess he
not
went
like
with Muller for that number 10 position.
it's not like dropping Callum in the first game, and Musiala. That's not the same comparison.
Yeah, but he dropped
Like,
Mount, who was our captain the week before.
Mount and Musiala.
I mean, if you were to play experienced players, obviously you will have to play Mane, right?
Yeah, but I mean, I
What you
also
mean by like bold choices? I suppose, yeah, making some bold selections. And you're right, experience with us, but
you only have one number 10 position, so I guess Thomas Muller.
yeah, fair enough. We'll see. We'll see what happens in that particular game. We'll keep a keen eye on that particular match as this match progresses. We're about 12 minutes away from the start of this particular match. I've tried my level best to ignore Werner as much as I can, but I like to spice things up a little bit. Positive when you speak of other team players, but never your own. This guy is just here to just piss me off today, isn't he? There's always one person that wants to keep poking you. Just that's what they're there for in the live chat, because they get entertainment out of that. Yeah, it's
You know what?
crazy.
I'm happy they're
Crazy.
pissing you off before the fasting has started, because you won't be even able to drink water if the
I
fasting has
wouldn't.
started.
Exactly. Good point, man. Yeah, piss me off as much as you want now, because at least I can drink some water and calm myself down. Positive when you speak about other teams, but never on your own. We're 10th, bro. We are 10th. I don't know what positivity you want from me when we are
And I think
10th.
he was talking about we compared Mount to Musiala and you kind of yeah.
Once again, what can I say about Mount over the last, I've said it, 16 months minimum. And Musiala is a,
Yeah, but that was 2020 Mount who was comparing there.
well,
Who captained the side?
back then, yeah, okay, fine, Mount. Like, I didn't watch too
Has
much of
Musiala ever
Musiala,
had a
but
season like Mount?
uh, Musiala's this season hasn't been that bad, I don't think, stats-wise. Look, I don't know the stats, but I just know that Musiala is a top baller.
Nah,
Like,
he is. He is. He
is
is.
a top baller. Like, I don't worry about stats. I watch matches. He
I think.
single-handedly tried to carry Germany.
Yeah,
A
I
young
think.
kid. Do you know what I
I, I
mean?
I think when we view our players like recency, and I know you're gonna say it's not recent, bro. It's been like 12 months, which is true. But
Mm.
contextually, I would still give plaudits to players like Mount and Havertz, who has won us Champions League. If I'm gonna compare 2020 version of them, you know what I mean? If I'm
Mm.
comparing 2022 version of them, then I'll raise my hand up and say Musiala, smokes them on an ability point of view.
Yeah, no, I get you,
But
bro. Werner, look, I've let you play along as long as you've had so far. I'm not really sure why you're in the live chat if you're feeling upset.
No, I
But I
want Varna
muted.
to actually explain himself. Can you put out some of the positives about the Chelsea season, please? Because I
Nah,
want
nah.
to grasp some of the
Um,
positives.
I've given him enough time, and I'm gonna have to put him on a timeout. I'm sorry. Look, I rather have people that come into this channel and have genuine conversations, genuine point of views, and not someone who's just gonna come here and just, like, I've literally an hour been speaking before the match, and I've let him sort of run his mouth, but now it's getting to a point where, yeah, I've tried to ignore, and it's just a bit too much of a bothersome situation. Yeah, no, that's exactly what I've done. I've
I
timed
was
him out.
actually laughing my head off from a comment by Joshua. He said Timo Varna missing his shot.
Timo Werner, man. Timo Werner. Let's see what else you guys are saying. We may not like Mount, but let's be honest. If he played at Bayern, he would destroy that league. Look at what Kai did there. Look, I'm fine for Mount to go there, man. Look, I'm even fine for Mount to stay. But the honest truth is, he's not gonna start. Like, that's the issue. Unfortunately, he's not gonna start. Now, can he? Can he? You know, fathom that? Can he accept that?
I think I've always heard this from your videos and a lot of people's videos, by the way.
Yeah.
And it's cool. It's a lot of people will go on to say, okay, Mount could stay, but he would not be a starter. As of
Mm.
right now, he would not be a starter.
Mm-hmm.
But football is so unpredictable. You
No, of
never know
course.
if João Felix could go and play 8 games, 8 game howler, and
Yeah.
then Mason Mount gets a chance and he does really well. Sterling has showed for a couple months he has been a shadow of himself, then he got back good. You know, so it's shown that even Nkunku, you don't know how he would adapt when he comes into the Premier
Mm.
League. One,
Yeah.
and also Nkunku has injury issues. Sterling has injury issues. Mudryk still hasn't adapted really well. He may not be number one starter from this contextual point of view as of this
Mm-hmm.
date, right now, April 1st, right, 2023. But I don't think it necessarily could say that if he signs this contract, he's not a starter.
I'll tell you. I'll explain to you why I say this. I don't know. I can't speak about others. I'll tell you why I feel he shouldn't be a starter. And this is my personal opinion. You can completely disagree. That's up to you. And we can make a debate out of it. I personally think him playing, let's just say we play with the midfield three, because if Mount plays, I think he'd play in the midfield, right? I don't think he's got the complete set of skills readily available to him right now to be an inside forward or a winger or a double pivot player. So for me, okay, you're a midfielder, you're a number eight. I don't even think you're a box to box number eight. You're a number eight that's probably more on the attacking third side of things, from center of midfield to the attacking third. The reason why I say he's not going to start is because I still don't even believe if he does play his position that he's of a elite level player for me. He may have great attitude. He may train well. He may have fantastic, a player that everyone likes to have around and manager's dream. I do not think he's a complete package. So even if he does sign a contract, and I hear what you're saying, Felix could go on and have 9 match poor performance. That still won't convince me that Mason Mount is starter level. That's Felix's issue, not performing well. For me, Mason needs to up his skill set. That's just my personal opinion. Because I've seen eights in my life. Like some of the eights that I've seen in my life, Mount don't compare to that. This is my reason that's not the level that I want to settle. For me, that's why for me, he's someone who comes off the bench. Yes, did he have a magnificent season, that Champions League season? Of course he did. Of course he had a really great season. But now it seems like it was an anomaly, doesn't it? He's not really kicked on from there. So that's how I see it. That's how I see it. And that's why I say that. Even if he does stay, I think he's a good option from the bench. He would. For me, he's a good option from the bench. And then if he can develop from there, well, nothing stops you from starting. But right now, I can't say that. Oh, do you know what? Sort of blindly sort of believe that he's going to do something. But yeah, I don't know. Do you guys oppose?
I think I agree what you said contextually now. But I don't make heavy extrapolations on contextually now. I think that do I think he has the skill set of an elite nature now? No, definitely not. So that does that mean he steps into our starting lineup? Well, no, because that would mean our standard of what we want to accomplish from a title winning point of view is low. But but I do agree that he's a player that has a lot of potential, but for many reasons he has not shown that for the past 12 to 18 months. And for that reason, I would, just like you, would not be opposed for him to leave, but would also not be opposed to have him here. But as you said, he would have to up his level if he wants to start.
That's what I'm saying. He would have to up his level for me to change my mind. Yeah, I wouldn't cry if he left, and I wouldn't be absolutely over the moon if he stayed. Kudos.
I wouldn't
But
cry,
if,
bro.
but if he does stay, I don't expect him to start for us because I've not seen anything as of now for him to warrant a start. So he would have to impress off the bench, then get a start, and then really take over that position. that's how it works. Unfortunately, that's life. Just like our
Oh,
podcast.
that's life.
That's life. um, I
That
will
is
say this,
life.
Miz. If we can only get rid of one in the summer, Mount or Gallagher, who would you sell? I would
Oh
drive
my
Gallagher myself.
God.
It will have to be Gallagher. I'm
Yeah.
keeping Mount. Mount for me is more has more technical ability than Gallagher. Um, yeah, I'm not even sure the way Graham Potter is utilizing Gallagher is it's actually even the way he wanted to play. Like, I don't think Gallagher is that type of a player, but
Just not that
uh,
guy, bro.
he's just not that guy. He's just not that guy. Um, His PSG sacked Tuchel despite he was doing well. Chelsea signed him and we won the Champions League. Bayern sacked their manager despite he was doing well. Perhaps history wants to repeat itself. Um, what history? Oh, like as in
History.
Bayern will go and win the Champions League. Um,
Uh,
we'll see. We'll see what happens. Ladies and gentlemen, we have kicked off. And Chelsea's got the ball right now.
I think Tuchel is a curse of his own success because everybody overhyping them now, and I do not think they're given to win Champions League. I think everybody is just overhyping the fact that he did with Chelsea. Could he do it again? Maybe, but is it a high possibility? I wouldn't say so.
Yeah, I
It's a
think
good possibility.
I think initially there was euphoria, of course. Some sort of an euphoria. And
Sometimes
now
that
slowly,
pressure could get to teams
yeah,
and a manager.
and now I guess slowly, yeah, the dust is settling, and
Oh, what a clearance from Chilwell.
where's my where's the thing that they show? The graph. Why aren't they showing that? I guess they end up showing the goals too early anyway, so maybe keep it out like this. Okay, Mudryk. Oh, nice ball to Kai Havertz. Oh, Kovacic with a. He's been watching IPL, that's for sure.
We didn't talk about Havertz's comments.
Oh my days. The less we do, I think, better. First of all, I didn't take any exceptions about him talking about, Bayern Munich or. I don't think it was from. It was in the same caliber as Lukaku's one anyway. And when Fabrizio did it dirty, he just plucked out some bits and pieces here and then, made a scene out of it. The whole thing was. Bayern apparently were there when we went for Havertz a few seasons back. And he said, yeah, it was difficult to say no to them. And the journalist said, would it be difficult to say no now? And he said, yeah, it'd still be difficult to say no now. I mean, we're getting upset about a particular player. The majority of the fan base wants him gone. So I didn't take any offense to any of that. I thought he was being quite sincere and genuine about it. But what I did take a little bit of exception to, and I did make it clear in All You Can Eat Chelsea episode, was that he talks about fans like as if majority of the fans are just dimwits. He goes, if I don't do well for a couple of weeks, they all hate me. If I do well for a couple of weeks, they all love me. And then if I don't do well for a couple of weeks, oh man, just worry about your performance.
He doesn't do well for a couple of weeks. Every month, you mean?
Exactly. So how about you look at your last 50 matches and then, oh, that has to be a yellow card. That's a must yellow. That was lovely turn of pace from Havertz at that time. That's
But your
definitely a yellow card.
I just Aston Villa. I really like how they are pressing.
They
Um,
press, bro. Oof, they
no,
press.
because they pressing in a 4-4-2, but they easily go in and transition in that 4-3-3 and really overpowering our midfield because it's 3 versus 2 in our midfield, and even if Zhao comes in, that third midfielder is man marking Zhao and not completely like ignoring him, if you know what I mean. So it's actually a good little setup, bro. With that front three a little bit is putting pressure on our back three too. They kind of have
Yeah.
us man to man.
Do you know what? I don't know if you remember this. Look, they've just stolen the ball again, and they're on an attack. The last time we played them, yeah, we won 2-0.
Wow, good turn by Loftus.
Yeah, very, very good turn and good give and go as well, but ball taken away again. Um, but the last time we played against them, um, they played well, man. They really did play well. Uh, so yeah. Oh, nicely stolen from Mudryk. Whoa, Mudryk. Ooh la la. Good press. Mudryk looks hungry. Mudryk is looking very hungry.
Well,
The
then
first few
eat.
minutes,
Jesus Christ, that should be a goal. If
yeah,
he's hungry, eat then. God damn, bro. How do you miss these kind of things?
he needed to slot this one, huh? He needed to slot. Oh, good, good save, I suppose, from Emiliano Martinez. To be honest, um, but I like the look of Mudryk in this early stages. He's buzzing. He's buzzing. Absolutely buzzing.
All the players were pointing out to Havertz, but at the heat of the moment, I don't expect Mudryk to pass it to Havertz.
Yeah, true. In that split second.
Yeah. Um. Okay. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you smash up the like button if you're here for the first time. Subscribe as well. Let's get all of that good stuff going on. So, what do you think about Unai Emery, bro? As a manager, you like him?
Unai Emery, I like him as a manager because
Oh, why are
even
we
with
so
Arsenal,
wide open? Oh my days! What kind of defense? Sorry, Sai, bro. What kind of defending
yeah,
was that? He's just in between the two defenders, like he's just chilling. Oh
Koulibaly,
my God! If that was just someone a
No,
little bit
you see,
more
thing is,
clinical,
you see, when you have Reece James there, you can't defend like that Koulibaly because Reece James was not. That was Reece James' man to be on. That was Reece James' man to be on. Because when
who was
Kukurea goes
Koulibaly
so much
looking out
forward,
for? I don't understand.
yeah, Reece James has to stay closer,
no,
doesn't he?
because you don't understand. Like when one wing back is so advanced, you basically turn to a back four. So if you think about it, Kukurea is basically advancing as a fullback. Then you
Yeah,
need to have your two CBs there. You can't have Reece James acting as a fullback too. Then you'd only be playing with one CB.
one CV. Yeah,
And that's
that
exactly
was
what happened.
mad. How much space there was for Ollie Watkins.
That was on Reece James for
Yeah,
sure.
That's incredible, man. Just someone. If that was Harry Kane, that's a goal.
And that's why I think sometimes too, like Loftus-Cheek has to read the game a little bit too. Because if
Mm.
Chilwell is advanced, then Loftus, you need to be the guy to possibly drop in to make that back four.
Chilwell is
Because
mad. By the way, have a look. He's mad. There you go, on, bro.
yeah, yeah, it's kind of like if you have one right wing, well, one wing back so advanced, then the other one needs to drop down a little bit to create that kind of back four, keep that compactness. Because Reece James was caught in two minds there, whether to keep wide or go central.
Mm.
It was like
Mm.
a lose-lose for him because he had two people there. So I think it kind of comes down to coaching too.
Yeah,
You know,
it does. It does. This is what you work on in training, preparing for a match, don't you? Interesting to see Chilwell absolutely lost it at Koulibaly. Koulibaly, I mean, I'm still having faith, but this guy. Oh, and another overhit pass that time to Kukurea. Um, Look
oh
at
my
the way they
God.
press, bro. Look at the way Aston Villa press so far
Nah,
out,
they're
bro.
really
That's
good. This is what you
wild.
get from Allegri team, by the way. Not Allegri, sorry, Emery
Emery
team.
team. Because Villarreal were like that, remember?
hmm The way they
This is
defend,
how
how
they got
organized
into
they
the
are, is
Champions
so
League
good.
last year.
Hmm. Yeah, they beat Bayern. Yeah, go on, Ryan, bro.
No, I mean like the way they defend is so organized. Like Emery, that is what you get with him. Very organized.
I thought Emery just came in not that long ago. How's he playing so well so quickly? And I thought every takes time with manager Ryan. Like, shouldn't Emery be going through to out of 17 record and until we start seeing the same level of football? Why is he
Good
getting a tune?
evening. Good evening. That's all I have to say. Good evening.
Why is he having the impact so quickly? People
Oh,
told me that he can't. It takes time.
Miss man, why you being so negative, man?
uh, interesting, interesting.
You know what? It seems like Delhi is losing today, and if Chelsea loses today, it'll be a horrible
It'll
game.
be such a beautiful weekend for you. Such a wonderful
Right?
one.
Actually, I'll probably be more pissed with Delhi losing than Chelsea.
Man's first love is Delhi.
Now, probably.
Ron, how ecstatic would you be if you ever get to watch Delhi Daredevils at their home ground?
Now, if I had
On
to pick out, I'd have to pick going to Chelsea. Um, I think I would love to go to an IPL match, of course, but I guess like the stakes so big in IPL that I'll be so upset if we lose.
Hmm.
Whereas Chelsea, I mean, we won 2 in 17, so I mean, how pissed off would you really get? You might have to be kind of delusional if you're so surprised we lose. Like you're surprised we lose. It's like you're being surprised with snowing in winter. Yeah, we wake up and being mad and it's snowing. Like, bro, it's winter. Like winter
Bro,
is here.
winter,
It's Game of Thrones FC here. So
winter is here. Oh man, I've not seen enough of João Felix in the first 11 minutes, 12 minutes.
because they're so compact in him, just line and go where you want.
Mm, the ball's just gone wide for us. It's either going to Ruben Loftus-Cheek or Ben Chilwell. It's too compact in the middle. It's way too much crowd. Lads, it's crazy how like Premier League. This is the 11th team. This is the number 11th team on the table, and look how well drilled they are.
There are
It's
some very
incredible.
good coaches in the bottom half of the Premier League table.
How many, honestly, sorry, how many 11th team in La Liga or Liga or Bundesliga would have this level of structure, intensity? It's mad, man. This is why Premier League is the Super League for me, man. Bayern scored, ladies and gentlemen. Bayern scored. This is coming from the live chat. Please don't hate me. I'm not. I'm watching Chelsea game.
So
Some of the
positive about
people
other
from the live
teams, not
chat.
even your own team, bro, miss, bro.
This is why I wanted to put the
You got rid of the
disclaimer out
man, but
there.
not the idea, bro. I'll take the torch, Vana. I'll take it, bro. Don't worry, I'm here with you, bro.
I've just put the disclaimer because I knew Ryan would say this. I'm just putting the disclaimer. I'm watching the Chelsea game. You guys in the live chat telling me that Bayern scored. So who scored, by the way? Who scored for Bayern?
I wouldn't
Reece
be too surprised
James.
if it was Choupo-Moting.
Choupo-Moting, Choupo, TT is cooking. This is what Ken MBA is saying. T-Bay is saying Kova was sleeping in midfield. Even players are running at Reece James as well. I don't think he's completely ready, man, which is sad because he has to be before the Vinicius exam again. Yes, yes. Can we do something? Can we do something? This is it. This is it. This is it. This is it. This is not it. Of course not. How can we ever finish a counter attack? We are
I don't blame it.
anti-counter-attack.
It's like he said he would be happy to be linked with Bayern. I mean, of course he would be happy.
Because they
Because
would
if
never
I
leave
was
him.
linked to Mumbai Indians with my cricket skill, I would be ecstatic. Get me to Mumbai Indians. So I have no problem with Kai Havertz being happy about Bayern links. Because I would
You're
be
never
happy if
getting
Mumbai
it.
Indians want me to.
Yeah. I'd be happy if Sky Sports came for me, but it ain't happening.
Did you see
And
Mudryk's run for that counter
yeah,
attack? By the way?
yeah. I don't remember the last time we scored a counter-attacking goal. Like
Boom.
I
Hey,
think
yo, Kovacic, bro. Guy, he was trying to spectacular again.
this guy with these karate chops, bro. What does he? I mean, just for once, cover a traditional style kick, please.
You know why this guy has so much calf issues, bro? He just doing this in training like 10 times a day.
And Grandpa must be saying to him, cover just one time a authentic traditional shot, please. And he'd be like, okay, one more time, cross it in. This time, technique, cover, technique. And cover just still goes on karate chop.
I'm not feeling good vibes about this match, man.
Me neither, bro. I felt like this in my preview, but some people in the live chat said I was negative. So I'm just trying to be
Negative
real.
Nancy, bro.
Negative Nancy.
You should just put as your name instead of Miz
Other
on the
side
stream.
of the negativity. The other side of the negativity.
No, the other side of positivity.
Oh my days! They almost went 1-0.
Boom.
Okay.
Jeez.
Okay. This is gonna be a tough one to watch.
In my new Twitter, do I want to make enemies already, bro? Because if I speak, I'm in big trouble.
Bro.
By the way, follow my new Twitter. I mean,
Look, it's early days. I know it's only 17 minutes gone. But if this is the trend of how this match will transpire, I'm gonna have to go berserk in my review today. Because how's Unai Emery getting this much out of Aston Villa when he literally just came yesterday? Like Unai Emery, how many matches has he played with Aston Villa? 10? Sai, can you tell me how many?
They were almost in the relegation battle with Stevie G and
They're gonna score. They're gonna score. And 1-0 Aston Villa.
Where
Cucurella assist.
so guys, WrestleMania tonight. I mean, it's in the bloodline losing the title. So
All those people that said means you're negative, means you're. Do you see? Do you see? I was worried about this fixture. Oh my lordy.
now you did call it for about weeks now, saying you're worried about this Aston Villa fixture.
Ryan, you remember? Yes?
Yeah, bro. Sai, why you always laughing? I just love watching Sai on camera, bro.
Sai knows what I was saying.
Sai is like a new level of defeat right now, bro. They laughing.
No.
They laughing.
You know how Chelsea
Point of
just
defeat.
fool us every time? It's April the 1st and they're fooling us.
Nah, Sai, I'm not fooled.
I'm familiar with
On
their
the
game.
day when Everton game was on, I was saying to both of you guys, and I think Ishan was there as well. I said, guys, if we drop points today, next up is Aston Villa. They play good football. I want to go in with a win. I'm not surprised the way they're playing. Not one bit surprised. I will not be surprised if this is 2-3-4-0. But Graham Potter will have every excuse ready. He's probably not worried about in-game management at the moment. Right now, he's writing down
Yeah,
excuse.
excuses in his notebook. It's a
What am I gonna
tactics.
say? Number one,
Grass is wet. IPL is going on.
injuries. Number two, Delhi's losing.
Yeah, Delhi.
Number three, Sai keeps laughing.
Vanna was right.
Number four, Miz should not have blocked Werner.
You blocked him?
Yeah, I kicked him out of this community,
Jeez.
bro. I've had enough, bro. I've had enough. Like, enough is enough.
Maybe he has an ex-Gmail. He could always come back in.
What was Kukurea doing, boys? Now everyone's going to be like, oh, it's Potter's fault for not playing Buddy Shield.
Oh my
Look.
God, where's Buddy Shield?
He's been abolished.
Abolished? Oh my
Yes.
God, what a shot from Felix.
Himanshu, thank you so much for the super chat. Game is done, Miz. Don't come back. Good night.
Yeah, bro, just go and sleep, bro. Me and Sai will take it.
19 minutes. This is what's happened to Chelsea Football Club. 19 minutes.
Be
Yeah, to
careful,
be honest,
place, bro. Place of happiness and vibes.
to be honest, I don't remember. What was the last time? Have we done a recent comeback win? Can someone tell me a recent comeback win? Or when was the last comeback win? Can someone tell me that?
Not in one game, I don't think. I think we had one in oh, it was only Dortmund I could think about in aggregate, but not.
Oh, okay. You're talking about over 2 games.
Yeah, on aggregate, yeah.
I'm talking about in a given 90 minutes. Have we done a madness? I don't recall.
The only
Sadness is all I feel, bro.
comeback that we did, I remember at the Santiago Bernabeu. That's all.
Wow, over a season ago. Mad. Nikhil, thank you so much for the super chat. Well, I want to lose 5-0, not 1-0. Get him. This is what's going on. Oh, have I just? Yeah. Why have I gone? I don't know why my subscription lately has been skipping. All of a sudden, I went 1 minute behind. I'm back up again. Jerry, thank you so much for the super chat. Please blame Kukurea and leave Potter out of this. No. Give Potter an extension. Give him a contract extension.
Miz,
Of course, it's not Potter's fault, but
Yeah.
I want to ask you a question, right, Miz? A tactical question here. Like, Aston Villa is way too compact. We try and short passes through centrally, but it's just not going to work. It forcing guys like Zhao and stuff to pass back. I think the best way to probably break through this is through like inverted, lofted through balls and stuff like that. Just to force errors, force more touches in the box. It might result in more counters, which is iffy with that back three. But we don't have a choice now. We're losing anyway. What do you think about how we play now? Like, how would you break through this team? I find that we're trying to pass the ball quickly from side to side centrally, but no matter how fast we're trying it, is to no avail because Aston Villa are working so hard off the ball.
yeah.
Like, we even trying to pass quicker. You could see it. It's not like we've been lethargic, but it's just too tough. We need to try something.
You know what I
new
would
here,
do?
man.
You know what I would do?
Restart game. Strategic timeout.
You know what I would do? I'd say to the referee, can we do this again? Can we just start all over? Now, in games like this, I don't want to be too egotistic. Oh, we're Chelsea Football Club. We have to show them that we're the boss. We're going to have to... I know we're at Stamford Bridge. I get it.
You'd attract pressure a little bit and open space.
Yes.
But the thing is, attracting pressure.
Oh, how's that not a penalty?
Attracting pressure now would be kind of odd because they're under no pressure to put pressure on us.
No, well, now we're gonna have to chase the game, no? So
Yeah.
I think initially what I would have liked is either attract pressure or play route one and have a mid to low, not low, but maybe a mid block. Let them have the ball. Let them see what they're capable of doing.
Mm.
But right now, the way we are playing, we're trying to pass quicker, but it's playing into their hands. They love running around, they love pressing, and they love snatching the ball in good areas and then launching Ollie Watkins. That Ollie Watkins goal was coming 10 minutes ago. If you guys remember how Ollie Watkins split us. So that Ollie Watkins goal is of course it's a horrendous mistake from Kukurao, but oh, that's not a penalty, but that should have been a foul because it was just outside the box. Why was that not a foul though? That's a foul.
Some somebody said Bayern 3-0. Let me just if that is
Bayern
actually
3-0. Do you know what, boys?
yeah,
Honestly, if that's true, I knew that Dortmund team. Like we brushed that Dortmund team aside as well, man.
yeah, it is 3-0.
It's 3-0.
25 minutes in.
I'm not surprised though. I really am not surprised because we took care of that Dortmund team over 2 legs. We
Is
should have
that
tasted them.
a full out? That's like your jacket. Do you have a vest on, or is that like a
It's
um?
cold today, bro. I've
Oh,
got
it's
that.
part of the jacket. Oh, it's not a vest.
Yeah, got the
Uh,
proper.
okay, account that. Okay, slow down. Bayern Munich future player. Um, didn't do anything.
Bayern Munich future player. That's what we're going to refer him as.
Yeah.
How's our Bayern Munich future player doing? Is he killing it?
Yeah.
He's killing it. Yes, he's killing counters. That's what he's doing.
He's
Um,
playing Muller-esque, yeah.
Philip is saying, "I'm out. This team's a joke. I can't watch this, man." See, look what's happening to all of us, man. Honestly, so many of Chelsea fans are just dropping away because it's just, yeah. What can I say? I can't even advocate and tell you stick around because this will probably end up being a horror. It will be a horror show. It will absolutely be a horror show. It's already chaotic. Look at how all our players are reacted to that 1-0. It's chaos now. And look at all the space available for Aston Villa now to operate on that right side. Kovacic is our makeshift right left back. Oh, speed from Mudryk, but still doesn't manage to get the ball back. It's a ping pong game now. It really is a ping pong game. It's just balls going everywhere. Everyone's giving away the ball. Now João Felix
We
giving away the ball.
are
We're in
atrocious.
trouble. We're in trouble. Oh, good
No,
challenge from
we are
Reece James.
atrocious in our defending.
We're bad,
This is
bro.
awful and unacceptable, in my opinion. This is awful. Like, what shape is that? Why these three centre backs have no idea what each other doing, and they're just running around like playing catch and rescue in school or something.
I don't want to hear
Like,
this from Pottermania. You're the
or
leader
playing
of
tag.
Pottermania.
No. For real. Like, what is going on? It has no synchronicity between those three centre backs. They're all three tucked in at the same time. One going forward, one doing this, one here flapping, one doing this, and nothing productive is going on. It's Loftus-Cheek 1 minute advance, 1 minute back. Chilwell 1 minute advance, 1 minute back. It have no shape or no plan as to how they intended to defend with two fullbacks in our back three and
Nothing.
Loftus-Cheek at wing back. Basically, in our back five, we have three non-defenders.
This is the worst back five display. I'm not talking about the players. I'm talking about the structure. It's a hologram, that back five. They're literally opening us up at will. But on top of that, we are giving away balls so easily. Our passes are atrocious. And there doesn't seem to be any attacking structure either, pattern. We're rattled. Aston Villa has rattled us with their intensity. Kova goes out wide. Ruben Loftus-Cheek. What can he do? Brings it back for Enzo Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez has to go backwards to Reece James. Reece James to Koulibaly. Koulibaly to Kukura. Kukura just go all the way to Kepa, man. You might as well. They're going to go all the way back to Kepa. They will go all the way back to Kepa. Of course they will. Come on. You have to. Oh, you didn't. Surprise. Enzo Fernandez back to Koulibaly. Patient build-up from Chelsea. Kovacic. The live chat's more interested about Thomas Tuchel, man. I think they're all watching the Bayern Munich game. Are we watching the wrong game? Enzo Fernandez slips in the ball for Reece James. Nicely done, but defended again by Aston Villa. Koulibaly mops things up, and Kukura is back on the attack. Kovacic. Kova to the future Bayern Munich player. Future Bayern Munich player to Ruben Loftus-Cheek.
Chelsea.
It's all a bit sideways now.
You know what? Yeah, I have insomnia. I take 50 minutes to sleep. Yeah, and Chelsea never disappoints.
It puts you to
They
bed.
put me to sleep.
And they have stolen the ball again. Side, just hold that thought for a second. What the hell? Did they just skip? What happened? What's going on with my subscription today, man? It's skipping. Yeah, go on. Sorry, bro.
I have heavy insomnia. Yeah, I take 50 minutes to sleep every night. And Chelsea, whenever I watch Chelsea, I just get
Puts you to
sleep
bed,
at
huh?
as soon as I watch Chelsea, I get a lot of sleep, and that's concerning. It's very concerning.
Bro, why have they just... Something's wrong with my subscription today, man. Like, they've just dragged me 1 minute back. Why? I'm seeing repeated stuff. Like, as if I'm not already bothered by what I've seen. They want me to go back a minute and watch it again. watch the crap again. Yeah, why am I 2 minutes behind? That time. Let me do. I think I'll have to restart this again. What happened with Mudryk? Everyone's talking about Mudryk. What did he do?
He was 1-on-1, and he did not shoot it right.
He was 1-on-1 with the great one.
He was 1-on-1 with the keeper.
And what happened? What did he do? Straight at the goalkeeper?
He not shoot the ball right.
He didn't want to shoot.
No, he
Okay.
placed it well,
Interesting.
but there was not enough power on the shot.
Fair enough, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, 33 minutes gone. Chelsea 0, Aston Villa 1, and we have been absolutely dog shite. Kukura with the throw in now. I knew this lineup was a disaster. Reece isn't as good as RCB, as Chalobah. As Chalobah. Ruben Loftus-Cheek is worse at right wing back than Reece. I've never get Potter's plan. Look, I guess you can't keep everyone happy. To be honest, yeah, I did also think Yeah, well, I did also mention in my preview to have Chalobah, but I understood why maybe he played Reece James there. Maybe there's not enough trust on Chalobah. And yeah, maybe Reece James at the moment can better sort of be equipped defensively when Ruben Loftus-Cheek goes up. Chilwell inside the box. Oh, it's gone out for a corner. Yaya Toure is saying Villa parking the bus. Well, you don't. I mean, they don't need to do anything else, mate. Like they're winning 1-0 at Stamford Bridge. Like the game is in their hand now. They don't need to come and force. They're just looking for the counter. Chilwell with a corner. Oh, Koulibaly. Oh, another corner. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Little boy, Blue Notes. Chilwell has been the most threatening attacker. I can't even lie. It's true. So far this half, all I've seen is Cucurella. I've not seen anyone else. Another corner coming up. And this time, no sugar. Oh, it's a shot from Reece James. Oh, João Felix hooks the shot. Oh. Oh. Ryan?
Hey,
Um,
Heyy.
how you feeling? How you feeling about the match so far?
Which one? Both same answer. Awful.
This one, bro, Chelsea.
Awful, bro. Awful. I've actually been writing tweets now. That's why I've been a bit quiet. I just wrote two things, obviously, about the back five, the lack of synchronicity. I made up that word. And two, um, I would say that while I also mentioned the intensity and organization within Aston Villa's off the ball
Mm.
nature is just too, and I repeat, too intense for us to play with short pass combinations, whether it's centrally or wide. You're seeing players like Felix and stuff getting stifled and losing the ball and sparking counters for Villa. I think what is really needed is another approach in how to attack with, I think, two ways. You're seeing us getting breakthroughs when we win the ball high up the field with our pressing. That's one thing we've been doing. We won the ball about 3 times now, but didn't do anything with it. And also, we should try more long balls and crosses and um, inverted crosses. I think there's two ways we need. Look, again here, they try short passes, they lose it,
Yeah,
boom.
and it was almost another goal.
If I speak, I'm in big
Chilwell's
trouble.
open. Chilwell's open. Go first time hit. Good. Oh, that was actually well done, Chilwell. A future Bayern player. Just if he just held the run, would have been a tap in for him. That's a foul, man. That's a foul, Kovacic. That's a yellow, man. Man, all energy has been sucked out of this game, man. What's everyone saying? Signing up is I'm fasting. This football's gonna make me want to eat. Hey man, take care of yourself. Yeah, look after yourself, and I don't have much to say. Stupid Potter has Dartro Fofana and Oba, but decides to be very foolish and stupid. What is the score for the Bayern match? Someone's saying I think it's 3-0.
Yeah, it's still clean.
Still 3-0. There you go. Mudryk, I like the dude, but he isn't really for the Premier League. He should get loaned to the Bundesliga. My God. We must be honest with that 100 million player get loaned to Bundesliga. That's a new level. That's a new level of shithousery. We must be honest with ourselves. Our owners assembled players like they are playing Football Manager. Now the whole team is unbalanced and inexperienced coach, a total disaster. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't say that because you're not going to buy Mudryk if you're on Football Manager. I'd rather go for Mbappe. At
And
least I
then
know he'll score goals and he is also a speedster.
and who knows? Maybe Bowley could have bought him as well.
Yeah, maybe that is who the main striker is for next year.
41 minutes gone, ladies and gentlemen. Chelsea 0, Aston Villa 1. It's been a shambolic first half. I've got really nothing good to say about this first half. Really nothing. How Aston Villa they haven't got 2 yet is beyond me. We've managed to get a lot of corners. That's probably it. But they look so much hungrier. They're pressing like animals, man. Attacking with a lot more intent than us. Kepa gets the ball, releases to Kovacic. Kovacic quickly releases to Ben Chilwell.
Well, guys, since you're not enjoying it much, the least you could do if you have free time is ask if you plays YT, subscribe to the channel,
Yes.
and also follow Twitter. I've just stayed quiet for 5 minutes because I've been tweeting tactical stuff. If you want to check out that, check it out, bro. Check it out.
Maybe
Might as
maybe,
well
maybe
get
we check
something
it
out
right
of
now.
this. Yeah, we check it
Maybe
right now.
maybe we check it
For
right
me,
now,
it
bro.
is very good, to play football like this, and
What's your ad, bro? Got
um,
it.
right there, bro.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. At Carefree Place YT. Can we score? Can we score? Oh, the banjoed Martinez somehow manages to save once again.
Oh, well, why Havertz didn't go to his right foot? He had so much time on his right foot. He went into pressure with his left foot. Boom, right foot.
And you know what? Okay, well that's definitely one of the points. But he goes to his left foot, his favorite foot. Why isn't there power on the shot? He scuffs it.
That's that
That's your
Bayern
favorite
mentality, bro.
foot. That's your favorite foot. How are you scuffing it? You're meant to pile drive that shot. Weird. Yep, there you go. This is the layout, ladies and gentlemen. The concept of this page is to give a look into what carefree means to me. Supporting Chelsea FC have always provided me with a place to enjoy and decompress from the outside world. So yeah, all that good stuff, ladies and gentlemen. follow.
That was
This is
that was before Chelsea Real Madrid.
the off-the-ball organisation and work rate of Villa has been top-notch this half. No matter how hard we try to string short pass combinations, it results in losing possessions and conceding counters. We need an alternative approach to create chances. So far, pressing aggressively up the pitch has allowed us to win the ball in dangerous areas. We need to build on that in addition to trying more long balls, inverted crosses into the box to ask more questions of Villa. Short passes are not working. There you go. There you go.
Insight analysis. No capital letters. That's what you get
Okay.
from my account. You know? Emojis, palm tree emojis. That's what you get. World class.
Wow,
Miss, how you
this
feeling,
is
bro?
crap, bro. Crap. It's 3:15 a.m. and we're playing crap. It's gonna be
That's-
another weekend ruined.
And a lot has to be asked about the manager.
No,
I
no,
think this
why?
is-
Never, never.
I mean, listen, Vanna is not here. We could talk about the manager, right? So, a lot has to. Okay, now I'm joking. I'm all love and happy and joking. So even if you're watching, bro, thanks for supporting the channel. We love you still. So
Oh, it's goal. Thank you so much.
you see
Oh,
the Vanna
no.
lock, the Vanna lock.
Nah,
Oh no,
just
offside.
Nah, he pushed.
Oh my god. See,
No,
bro.
they're gonna check though. They're gonna check.
Yo.
Please,
Talk about Ivan.
Chilwell has looked like our most aggressive.
He's back.
And
He's
and
really back.
How does a left wing back score headers?
He scored a header. But I think
Volley.
this might be a foul, bro. This might be a foul. Once again, lovely ball from Enzo Fernandez. I think this is a foul.
It is going to be ruled out. That I know for sure.
Yeah, it looked like a foul, man. This guy. Potter out. Disallowed goal. Potter out.
No, but I was saying a lot has to be asked of our management though, because a lot has to
100%,
go.
bro.
Lack of in-game management. I've seen these problems within 10 minutes. How on earth has nothing changed? You know, is there
For
no
an
plan
entire
B?
45.
Is Potter's philosophy only plan A?
Ryan, maybe there is a plan B, but he just doesn't know how to convey the message to the players.
What, 6 central midfielders coming in? No, it's like Delhi just the guy next wicket, bro. I'm in a bad mood here, guys. Right? You want some fire here? You want some fire from me, bro? I got 3 hours sleep last night, and I woke up to watch IPL. My team losing. Then I joined the stream. You know what happened again, miss? Team also
Yeah.
losing. You know who also losing? My mind.
I need to address something, boys. I'm just feeling a bit. I can't let go of some comments today. Nicole, you're someone I thoroughly enjoy interacting with. I love some of your comments, but lately there's been some other comments where I'm a little bit thrown away by. Like, for instance, this one. It's laughable when people giving advice to Premier League managers from their sofa. Why not Football Manager? Not good enough. Nicole, you do understand this is a fan channel.
Yeah.
What
we
else
talk.
do you want?
We talk about football. Like we
We
want
talk-
to talk about like
What
the blue seats, the blue leather seats on the bench and stuff. And the
do
grass.
you want us to comment about? Like, we're watching the match. What would your channel look like, Nicole, if you did a watch along?
Yeah, it's like even if we talk about the grass, we're not landscape engineers, so we can't even talk about that then. So Miz, you have to talk about finance, I talk about psychology, and I talk about Riz. Because that's the 3 things we know, right?
I honestly find these sort of commentaries so weird. Of course, we're not managers, Premier League managers, but we're watching a match. This is a fan channel. I don't understand what you want us to do. I really don't understand.
And if we weren't talking about football, they'll get angry too, you know.
Yeah, and if you don't talk about football, what are you guys talking about? A sensational first half has ended where Chelsea played scintillating football
Get
with
in.
get in, bro, get in with lovely passing sequence, and the structure has been. I get one. I just
You
got a
should put that.
WhatsApp.
Yo, you should make a 3-minute review on that and just post it and see what people say. Because people want
While I was doing
positiveness, right?
positive miss. While I was doing that monologue, I saw a message coming from Drog Baba saying, "Get Potter out. F this man beyond painful to watch."
Wasn't
I
he
just
Potter
had to
in, by
stop.
the way?
He was, but he's been Potter out, I think, since the Southampton game. So, okay. I'm trying to forget this first half, but it's very difficult because that's the
Heartbreak.
most recent event in my mind. I'll give you my thoughts first, then we'll go to Ryan, then we'll go to Sai. It's been pathetic. It's been disgusting. Arash, thank you so much for the super chat. It's Ramadan and GP testing my iman and patience. This guy, yeah, is gonna make us do sinful stuff. I was always weary about this match. I said it in my preview. I said it, in fact, after the Everton game. I even said it all throughout the international break. I am worried. I'm worried what type of mentality we're going to come back with. I am worried how we're going to approach this match against Aston Villa, who are a very, very good side. And it bothers me to say that they're a very good side because Unai Emery hasn't been their manager for too long. How's Unai Emery getting this much juice out of Aston Villa? They're pressing well, they're hungry, they know they have a game plan. You can see their game plan. It's very, very simple, yet obviously very effective to watch. Defend compact, tight, aggressive in defend as well, like as in press. And when you do press high up, press well, win the ball in midfield if you can, intercept and launch a counter. And when they do launch counters, they end up getting into good scoring position. Obviously, the goal that they scored was off the back of a mistake from Cucurella, but that movement from Ollie Watkins was coming. We literally saw that before the goal where he broke through the middle. So the threat, he already alerted us of the threat. That's Aston Villa. Us, we are getting hurried, we are getting hustled, we're trying to move the ball quickly, but we can't string 2-3 passes at all, mistime passes. And it's chaos now. It's a bit of a ping pong match. There is no other, we have no answer to Aston Villa's style of football. We're rattled. We don't know how to play around this when teams press us so aggressively, and then they're so structured in their press. They're so compact as well. This is why we're having to go out wide to Chilwell or to Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Isn't there any other plans? This is what Ryan has been saying. I've not seen João Felix in this match because he's getting mauled.
Mm-hmm.
Mudryk is sometimes an issue for himself, let alone other people causing an issue to him. It's going to take a bit of time with Mudryk. Dinesh, and thank you so much for the super chat. Sack the homeless Tuchel and get Nagelsmann. Felix, thank you so much for the super chat. No excuses for Potter, but ref is shocking. The faster we play, the more open we are and less control we have. That's why Tuchel played slow. And then this is what Ryan was saying. There doesn't seem to be a plan B. It's just, it is what it is. Yeah, it is how it's going, and let's keep playing the ping pong game. Let's keep going back and forth. And it's chaotic. Havertz had an opportunity for a counter, once again, fluffed it. Is that new? Of course not. Am I angry about that? No, because I've seen him do that time in, time out. Rego Park, thank you so much for the super chat. Direct your rage at Bowley. That's a good point, actually. Maybe we need to start talking about that too. Diallo, thank you so much for the super chat, my man. Not a Potter fan, far from it, but I actually think Chelsea is playing better than I have seen us play lately. But yeah, Potter out. Graham Potter, he's just seen that entire
Zero
half.
in-game management, zero plan B, bro.
Zero plan B, zero
Even
in-game
our plan
management.
B, plan A, sorry, not B, plan A, isn't working. You have so much time. It's been so much time to prepare this match, right? Because so much time to prepare this match, and it seems as this guy only coaches his plan A. His team doesn't learn football. The team doesn't learn how to adapt. Team doesn't learn principles. His team learns combinations. If you learn combinations, it will work 50% times, it will not work the other 50. That's why it's important for teams to learn principles. Does that make sense? Combinations is there, but principles is the way you keep compact in defense, the way you press and attack, the kind of ways you attack through different means. That is principles that could easily adapt from game in to game out. You know what I mean? Those principles could adapt to the numerical challenges during a game that changes 4 or 5 times a game. That's what Tuchel used to do. He had principles, and within those principles, it was easily adaptable. You just need to shout one line from the sideline and easily to adapt to the numerical changes in the game. We were always on top. With Potter, it seems that he doesn't have principles. It's more like, okay, we coach in combinations, get a distance between here, tight enough, blah, 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 blah. But now, small distances, when it's so compact with a press, now we have no idea what to do. Because we have just been coaching primary school football.
But Ryan, surely he would have done homework on Aston Villa. Like, this isn't Aston Villa doing something brand new against us. This is Aston Villa how he does this. This is how Aston Villa plays. I've seen. This is why I've been saying for past 3-4 weeks before even this fixture came. I said I've seen them play. They play good. This isn't new. What they're doing today against Chelsea. Has he not seen the footages? What Aston Villa does to the opposition?
I don't know, bro. Like, big questions need to be asked there,
Like, how can he not know that they press well and they press high and they stay compact as a team? And they hustle and hurry you. I'm just watching that Mudryk oh my God. That second chance that Mudryk had. He could have gone forward a little bit more. Took the shot so early. Anywho. Felix, thank you so much for the super chat, my man. Our players are not clinical enough on counter. Absolutely not. Nikhil, thank you so much for the super chat. We all need to pressure Bowley to sack him. We'll talk about Bowley very, very soon. Rego Park, thank you so much for the super chat. Let's talk about Kai, another stinker. Well, once again, some people said to me, "Oh, now your tune is changing for Kai after 3 matches." I said, never. If it was to me right now, after his 3-match good streak, I said if it was to me to make a decision, I'd still sell. I've seen far too many of Kai's game where he's been crap. But this isn't about Kai, or this is about how awful we looked as a unit for 45 minutes as a group. And this is why it's on Graham Potter. And this is why I go back to our podcast that we recently did, Ryan and I.
Smashing podcast.
Podcast. If you guys haven't listened to that, make sure you do.
Tonight?
We should.
Yeah, I forgot. It's Saturday for me, right? This is our day, right?
Yeah. This is our day.
So
we should have
let
one.
me know, right? What's up?
For sure. And ladies and gentlemen, do look out for that. The last podcast, Ryan said, we've got a manager that essentially has not won anything. So he's come into this project. We're teaching him how to win. This is a bad recipe. I honestly don't know what. Look, I thank the new owners for a lot of stuff that they've done for us, I really do thank them. In terms of the players, the quality of players that we've got in, but let's not make a single mistake about the fact that it was mad to let go of Thomas Tuchel. It really was. You let go of an elite manager to bring in a mid-table manager. Yeah, he's got potential, but he's not showcased. Like he's not won anything, and you're bringing him to run and lead a project where you've just splashed 600 million over 2 windows. You want him to oversee, you know, your multi-club model and all of this stuff. You want him to oversee the redevelopment of the new stadium and this and the other. Like, it's a manager that's not experienced and seen this level of project ever in his life. Strange thought to, think he was going to be the guy. And now they're in the mud. They are absolutely in the mud. 100%. I know this game isn't over. We've still got 45 minutes to go, and we'll see how team reacts in the second half. But don't expect the opposition to just lay low and do nothing about it. The fact that Graham Potter has had no response for 45 minutes after seeing that also makes me think he doesn't have control of this thing. He can't convey the message. Any elite manager, when they see the way a particular match is transpiring, they try and get their message across to ensure that the game turns. Dinesh, thank you so much for the super chat. Tuchel's interview. I blame Bowley over Potter. Sai, thoughts about the first half, bro?
That was one of the worst pieces of football I've ever seen.
And we've seen plenty this season.
Yeah.
Sai, is that you, bro? It's on a way really down, bro. That's not usual, Sai. I'm here. This is SIGH Krishna. Bro, what's going on, bro?
Brother, I've told you, I have heavy insomnia, and Graham Potter's Chelsea get me to sleep every time before time.
One
And
Potter,
they don't
one Potter
disappoint.
game a day keeps the doctor away, bro. Depends on how you look at it.
No. Potter's games always put me to sleep, so it's mad how far football has turned to this. But people asking for Nagelsmann the same way they asked for Potter.
Look, it's not going to happen. It's going to be Graham Potter till the end of the season. So we're just going to have to accept it. Aston Villa's making a change.
Callum Chambers.
Injury. Chambers coming in. Wow, Callum Chambers. Blast from the past.
Sai Krishna is just what we need. He wants Chelsea, the Champions League.
I can see Villa making a phone call to Nagelsmann after this game. I mean, even Bowley can see that this is not working. Todd Bowley has made a mess, man. He's made a mess out of this. 5-year contract as well.
He's made a financial mess.
Yeah.
And he shot himself in the leg there because with the transfers, 600 million transfers, lack of outgoings, plus 5-year contract manager, recipe, no European football, recipe for disaster. How are you going to dig yourself out of this?
This is just the tip of the disaster, by the way. There is still a lot of digging to be done. Just imagine some of the high money players that we paid actually flop.
Yeah, if Felix goes and Kunku becomes injury prone, Mudryk takes long to adapt, we are back to square one.
Back to square one, bro. Back to square one. We love square one so much, we don't want to move away from it. And when we move away from it, we love coming back to it as quickly as possible. Square one is where we belong. Once again, just a moment ago, audacious shot from Chilwell. Chilwell is everywhere, ladies and gentlemen. He is everywhere. He is our left wing back. He is our central midfielder. He is our forward. He's now into the box. Chilwell is in the box. He's like a false wing back. Felix, thank you so much for the super chat. Maybe a hot take, but João is starting to annoy me. I mean, look, it's not been a good game. It's not been a good game, but it's not just this is why I've not completely focused on one player or anything like that today. The structure's wrong. The only one that's benefiting from this structure is Ben Chilwell. Are we focusing a game plan around him? Ben Chilwell is playing a free role. Okay, let's see what we can do in the second half, though. Can't Havertz now with the ball.
Yes, you know what, yeah? You wanted Kukureya in the team because he was technically better at passing than Buddy Asid. I mean, you're not wrong. The brother assisted Watkins for the goal.
Oh wow, Sai Krishna with a low blow. With a low blow on me.
Side, Sleepy Side is a different guy, bro. Completely different side. Second half to first.
He's ripping me. He's ripping me apart.
Yeah.
You know what, yeah?
Somebody created a new Chelsea song, guys. Okay, let me sing it for y'all, right? We've got Super Graham Potter. He's got no clue what we need. One CB at the back, no CF in attack. We not qualifying for Champions League.
Oh wow, Ryan.
No, that wasn't me. That wasn't me. I saw a tweet.
Oh, okay. You saw a tweet.
Yeah, tweet. Yeah.
I was like, Ryan just came up with that on the spot.
I think I'm writing rhymes, bro. Here, bro.
I'm like, this guy is something else.
Tactical analysis, rhymes, everything.
Tactical analysis, rhyme.
No CB in the back. No one CB in the back. No CF in attack. Chelsea's not qualifying for the Champions League.
CB at the back. No CF at the front.
No CF at attack.
No CF at attack.
I just popped onto Twitter to see to find the rhyme, the tweet that Ryan saw this from, yeah, and I found a Borussia Dortmund fan. The guy said, "This is not a rivalry. They always kick our ass."
We Chelsea fans, we've become delirious now. We like losing is part of our repertoire. Losing is part of our heritage.
Ooh.
And Chilwell, I swear, give Chilwell the man of the match, bro. He's the only one.
He's really back, eh? He's really back, bro. Wow.
Bro, he's so back that he's now overshadowed all the other attackers.
Chilwell for a second season in a row being our best attacker.
From left wing back as well, man. Far out.
And he's our best defender in our back line too.
Yeah, agreed. And once again, really lovely ball.
Applauded to Reece James. So Reece James helped a good defender too, but at CB he's looking a bit
dodgy.
He caught in two minds because he has to make up for Koulibaly and he has to make up for Loftus-Cheek. So poor guy is spreading himself thin now. So I don't really blame him.
I don't know. I remember Reece James.
Zhao. Oh my god.
That was good link up with Kai Havertz as well, by the way.
Yeah.
With his left foot.
What a shot,
bro. Technique was good, just got to be able to control it, keep it low. That could have been a rocket of a shot.
What a six well over the boundary, Kukureya.
Oh, wow. Potter with all the instruction that he's giving. Look at him. Oh, wow.
We've got Super Graham. Oh.
You know what? Better second half, though, so far. Bayern 4.
Yeah. things to
What
come
a
out.
mauling,
I said we
absolute
need to
mauling.
build on pressing them aggressively, and that's what we've been doing to create chances. But it's now is about when they get organized, like in this situation, how are we going to penetrate them now?
Yeah, right now, when they're structured in a low block, how are we going to open them up? So
Yeah,
compact as well. They're not wide. They're very compact. They're all close
very,
to each
very
other.
compact. Yeah,
They want to
really
give
good.
us. They're saying you can have the white space. You take it. It's yours.
Emery, man, what a manager he is, bro. I hope one day he could
No,
get
no,
a
no, no, no,
decent
no.
club again.
No, Potter's better, bro. No, I don't want to hear all this. I don't want to hear
You see that
this.
how he went long there? That's what we need to
Yeah.
keep trying. Ask questions. Even a heavy touch from a Villa defender, it would give us an opportunity. And then to do that counter press too. We're pressing so good aggressively. Let's not wait for them to build out from the back. Let's hit it long and counter press. We will get chances.
See,
Trust me.
why didn't we do more of that in the first half? Hit it long, counter press. Hit it long, counter press.
Yeah, trust me. I mean, we're
Mings
not a
almost
Premier
got
League
caught.
manager, but I know about tactics.
Mings almost got caught.
Yeah. And look how aggressive our front line is. See,
Ryan, are you good? Yeah, you are seeing Chelsea lose, and you are seeing Delhi lose their first game.
listen, I had better Saturdays, but I know we're gonna have a smashing podcast with my best friend Miz in 24
Love
hour
you,
in
bro.
less than
Love
24
you.
hours
Love
time.
you. Love
So
you long time.
good things to look forward to.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good session, bro. I'm just gonna unwind and yeah, probably not talk about Potter, bro. It'll just piss all of us off. Talk about something else. Talk about something interesting.
Talk
These
about
guys are
Tuchel. Yeah,
boring as hell. We might talk about Bayern Munich, Ryan.
I mean, do you really want to?
I wanna have that kind of content where
Happiness.
I want to have that
Bruce
kind
said,
of
I want
content
to have
where
happiness. Let's talk about other clubs.
I want to have that type of content where people comment, um, "How's this Chelsea news?" You know how you see heaps of people saying that on Twitter these days. Anything remotely about Thomas Tuchel. How's this Chelsea news? Why are you tweeting this? People are so weird, bro. I tweet whatever I want to tweet, man. What's it to you? Strange. Um, I honestly don't know where the goal is coming from. I think we've been better second half, but now we're opened up again. We're opened up again. We are opened up again.
Graham Potter, as I say, you got those tunes stick on your head, bro. Man singing his analysis,
We are
man.
opened up again. It was a missed time pass.
Oh,
N'Golo
Kante,
Kante.
bro.
Kante coming on. Yes. Look at Graham Potter. Look how he's talking to Kante. He's like really, really having to hunch down.
no, the only problem I have with Kante coming on is you remember how Kante used to play against low block teams?
Yeah, he was a bit of a mad one as well. Nikhil, thank you so much for the super chat. Bet time, Chili B gets subbed. Yeah. Hey, boys, who do you think is coming
Oh
on
my
for Kante?
God.
Did someone say 2-0? Did someone just say 2-0? You better be joking. You better be joking.
I was actually, oh my God. I was
Holy
actually
God.
tweeting something positive, you know. Let me delete that one
Megan
time,
with
bro.
an absolute. Please tell me Kepa actually missed that. Like, I really want to smash Kepa. Please show me this goal
Oh, pause.
again because I want to. I want to. I don't want this to be a screamer. I want this to be an absolute howler.
Did that hit side net?
Everyone likes taking long shots against Kepa. Look at his positioning. Look how. Why is he so Anyway, that was it. Well,
That shot is unstoppable, bro.
I just wanted to bash Kepa. I don't know why. I am just in that mood. I just wanted to
And check
bash
how that
people.
curled. That
It's
curled so
beautiful.
much, bro. What a shot! That's unstoppable.
Beautiful goal from Aston Villa before Kante comes in front of Stamford Bridge.
We're
McGinn
getting
making
Super
it.
Luis Enrique. He knows exactly what to do. Messi in attack, Neymar in
Mudryk in
attack.
attack, bro. Mudryk in attack. Wow, what a weekend. What a beautiful, wonderful weekend we have, ladies and gentlemen, upon us. Madueke is
Uh,
on.
so Loft. Okay, so Kante is on for. So Madueke is on for. Premier League, you have one job, Why you can't like do the correct stuff? Madueke is on for Mudryk, and Kante is on for who? Loftus Cheek.
Honestly, at this moment, I don't even care anymore.
So I guess we're going with a 3-5-2 with Madueke as wing back. Madueke, sorry guys.
You know what? Yeah, at this point, I don't even care about tactics.
I don't think Potter even know his tactics too, so I should just stop on.
What happened to Conor Gallagher's substitution? How come that didn't happen?
Bro, read my thread, bro.
He read your thread, bro. And then he
And
also
as
got
you
worried
should, all
that-
of you watching here should read them too.
and he
Carefree.
got and he got worried, ladies and gentlemen, because Anthony Barry was going to tell this particular move for substitution sequence to Bayern, so he's probably stopped to confuse Bayern because we're going to go through our
Bayern 4-0.
Ruben Loftus-Cheek is off, Kante in, Noni Madueke on, and Mikhailo Mudryk in. So is Kante going to be right wing back? Obviously, we changed our formation. Kante is playing attacking midfield. Here's Madueke. Madueke. Oh, lovely. Ball taken away. Taken away. Like a candy taken away from a kid. How deflating. How deflating. How deflating. Getting our ass whooped at Stamford Bridge. Royally. Kepa is not good enough. I agree. I don't even think it's his fault, but I want to blame him. I want to smash some players today. I really do. He deserves to be smashed up. 5-0 for Bayern Munich against Dortmund.
No,
Oh my god.
no.
No?
No. I think he's offside.
Everyone's saying it's 5-0. 5-0 Tuchel is up versus Dortmund.
The linesman did put his flag up though.
Sai, are you actually watching that match?
No. I just pop onto the match whenever the live
We
chat
caught you
says.
red-handed, bro. We caught you.
Look
Bro is
at this
watching
guy,
Bayern.
bro. Real
Big
Madrid
up,
fan
bro.
coming to
Oh my
laugh at us,
God.
bro. Look at this guy, bro.
I'd wait, bro.
Like, how timely, bro. How timely of you to come and feed on our misery. Shame on you, bro. I thought your parents taught you some manners, bro. That's rude. Coming to live stream when we are down and out. No, bro. Not on.
Oh,
not on.
João Felix. Oh, Felix.
Oh, Felix.
My God,
Oh
what
my
the
days.
fuck?
He went through everyone. Maybe there's a
Y'all
handball.
didn't
Maybe
heard-
there's a handball.
Y'all
Maybe
didn't
there's
hear
a
that
handball.
high scream from me, right? Oh my God. You see, this is why I can't be a YouTuber. I can't be doing these things, man. That high scream saying, Felix.
Felix. That was
Why I should
lovely
just
from
like
Felix, by
retire,
the way.
bro.
That's so good from Felix. That's not
I
a
love that
handball.
guy, bro.
That's not a
I love
handball.
him. Love is real, I guess.
That keeper, it came off the keeper and then onto Mings's chest, then to his, like, it's not going to be pen. Is it going to be pen? They're looking at this. Okay.
I think that's unstoppable from me. Like you can't prevent that from hitting you. You're sliding, you know?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
sliding. It's not pen. No way, it's a pen. Yeah, the referee's sort of not too animated about it.
I mean, I'll take a 2-2 at this point.
Felix and Kai, what a link up, man. Potter coached a beautiful link up.
Potter coach, I want to.
Potter coached that, bro. Potter, that was straight from the training ground. Potter told him, when you are in this position and the
Just flick the
opposition
ball.
defenders are there, link
Flick
up,
it.
flick
Yep.
1-2, go through. Miss, can we switch to Bayern match and let's all press out. Bro, I was busy with work. I saw the score on your screen. I swear. How'd they go, bro? Can't be stuffed today, babe. You guys are gonna get Pochettino, so I'll laugh at you then. How long has it been? How much longer in this match? Can we finish it quick?
Man said forward the match, you know.
Yo, we really
Yeah,
want to,
forward.
we really want 2 matches. This is gonna
Is
be 3 wins in what, 22 or something, no?
No. Why are you starting from 22? Start from when we started winning. Restart.
Oh yeah.
This
yeah,
is
yeah.
1 loss out of 5.
5.
So that's good record.
You're right.
Madueke.
Oh my god. I read a funny comment, but I'm not gonna read it out. But it made me crack up though.
What's everyone saying on social media, by the way, ladies and gentlemen? What are people talking about? What everyone saying?
Tuchel.
People are tagging me. I didn't even know. Tagging Eunice and me. Potter quotes prediction. Ladies and gentlemen, in the
That's
live
a good
chat,
tweet. That's a good tweet.
let us know some of your Potter post-match quote prediction, please. That's brilliant, bro, from PYS. That's all we can laugh at right now. Give me some of your Potter quotes prediction in the live chat, because that's all we have. Graham Potter is severely out of his depth. It's so hard to back Graham Potter. When did anyone back him? It's not hard to back him. No one backed him. Eunice, we're a joke, utter joke. Why did Mudryk take the shot so early?
You
McGinn
could just delete all
scores.
those streams and I was talking about Potter hype and stuff, by the way.
No. I'm clipping those. They're going to be in my shorts soon.
I'm gonna be on my resume for when I'm a
Bro,
journalist.
you're the leader of Pottermania. Don't you ever forget.
Hey, I was head recruiter, but I put
You
in
are
my
head
put in my
recruiter now, are
resignation.
we? Head recruiter, okay.
I put in my resignation form, okay?
Some fans are chanting, you don't know what you're doing. Oh, what happened? Kante.
Well, Kante had a clear opportunity, but he missed.
He had a clear opportunity.
Yeah.
I'll get to see this opportunity right now. Well, Kante was never a final third player, was he?
Yeah, but I mean,
Oh,
you need to get on target, man.
You're right, Look where he picked up the ball.
See, Potter coached 2-2 here, by the way. We should have 2 goals.
Potter coached a 2-2 minimum.
I wish I could
no,
tweet that, but I
Potter
don't want to
coached
troll up my new account. I want to be serious.
No, I wanna trouble.
Yeah, you tweeted Potter coached 2-2.
No, Potter's coached the 6-2, bro. We are shanked us.
TBF, to be fair. Miss, bro. I love how you're quite funny these days, Miss. Because I saw someone, you said something, right? And then somebody agreed with you. You said I like somebody, and then somebody said something. He's like, okay, sorry, I don't like them anymore.
Oh yeah, I remember. I said, man, Randall
Muani or
Moani,
something. Yeah.
watch out for him. He's up and coming. And then someone said, Oh, man's only seen him for like 2 matches and he thinks he's up and coming. And then I said, I'm sorry, bro.
I don't
I'm
like him
going to say that
anymore.
again. I don't like him anymore. Uh, oh, is this match still running? I thought.
Yeah, I had like 35 minutes, like in 25 minutes.
Why, bro? Tell it to finish quick.
Miss thought this was FIFA. He could just simulate.
Simulate, bro. Why can't Graham Potter just come out and just go to the referee? Hey, look, just
The lads give it
let's-
everything, but we don't have any
let's
more to
just-
give.
let's just let's give it everything up with. Our lads don't have much to give anymore. You should just go to the lines and just go, look, hurry it up. Just cut to the chase. Let's get to the 89th minute and let's go to the stoppage time, please. There's no comeback coming here, man. We've never come back from a 2-0 down. We've never come back from a 1-0 down, let alone 2. Battered by Aston Villa at Stamford Bridge.
But
At
even
your
the way
own home.
Emery is building play and stuff, like, what do you think is a good club? No, let's be serious here, right?
Mm.
I rate Emery highly as a manager. Where do you think would be a
Me
nice club
too.
to see him at?
I'd like to see him at Real Madrid.
No, I don't. That's a huge one. A huge club. I was thinking so high. I was
Yeah,
thinking
no,
Inter Milan is a good one if Inzaghi leaves.
Why not
No.
Real Madrid, bro?
I mean, he could do in Real Madrid, but
Spanish.
why not? He's Spanish, very good. But I'm just saying, like,
Got a very good record in La Liga.
yeah, and with good personnel under PSG, I think he scored the most goals out of all PSG managers. You know,
There you go. There you
I
go.
would rather see Emery at Atletico than Real Madrid.
Atletico is
Atletico Madrid does suit him. Yes,
yeah, that would be a good one.
that'd be a good one. You'd
But
have the
an
players to
Italian
do.
team, I think Inter would. I think
Yeah,
Italian
Inter.
football would suit him a lot.
Inter would be very good indeed.
But I want to see him with good players, though. I don't know if Inter sustainably could have good players for in the next 2 years' time. I think Inter is going to go down because they
What
don't
you're
have the
saying, Ryan? You
scouting.
think Lukaku isn't good?
No, they can't sustainably buy or keep big players, and they don't have the scouting to be like Napoli, who doesn't spend much but gets gems.
I do fancy him more in La Liga though. Like I know
Yeah.
he's doing well in Premier League, but I just feel like he's such a La Liga. You know, if like what he was doing with Villarreal, honestly, was so good.
We're taking out Chelsea.
No.
If you think he's good enough for Real Madrid and he's not good for Chelsea, what kind of thing is that, bro?
No. Like I don't want him in the Premier League. That's the thing. Like he would be better than Potter. So
Yeah. I think
like
he would be
saying-
the perfect manager for Atletico Madrid.
Yeah.
Just solid at the back and pretty.
I think he has
good.
that Real Madrid DNA though too. I love Real Madrid DNA as a club, to be honest. I don't care about all this prettiness that people are obsessed with.
you know
The
he would
prettiest
go
thing
to
they
Real
can see-
Madrid as well. He would go
He
to
would.
Real Madrid.
Yeah. The prettiest thing in football is trophies.
That's right.
Not all the diamonds and hexagons and things like that. And that's why I love Real Madrid DNA for. Elite club.
Nikhil, thank you so much for the super chat. We need 3 more goals for 5-0. This man wants us to get battered and make it a statement loss so that Graham Potter gets sacked. Is there a possibility, lads, that Graham Potter could get sacked tonight?
Yes.
Is there a possibility?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Ryan saying yes.
Sai, you
and
wanna fight,
Sai
bro?
saying no. Ryan, why yes? Then we'll go to Sai.
Why yes? Because I feel that when things were going south, the board were not preparing for a change of manager. And I think when things began to get south for those 2-game tests, I think they started to plan ahead. And I think that at any moment the trigger could be pulled. Do I see the trigger being pulled? No, probably not, especially before Champions League. But could it be pulled? With this board, you never know, bro. They're
Bro,
unpredictable.
we still got 2 more games before Champions League, so ideal time for a new manager to come in and
And Champions League is 2 legs too, so it's
yeah,
really spread
yeah,
across the next 3 weeks.
yeah,
And
yeah,
with
yeah.
these caliber players, you just need some organization to them to get results. You're not really asking for much here. These are world class players you have. All you need is a bit of organization, and that's what Tuchel did with us. Just got us organization.
That's all Thomas Tuchel did with us. He just organized us. That's it. He wanted to kick on the season after, but
Yeah,
it was full of disaster, starting from Romelu Lukaku madness, then the COVID, then the injuries piled onto key players, then the sanctions, then the new ownership, then his own personal stuff as well. He couldn't kick on. This is why is this a penalty for Aston Villa?
it looks so. Yeah, it looks.
Are they actually
Oh
checking
no,
this?
no, 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 no.
Um, if I'm, as a new owner, I would have, even if I had disagreements, I wouldn't have jumped the gun straight away like that. I would have just said, you know what, he's an elite manager. Like,
Chilwell.
he,
I
Chilwell,
should take it on your left, bro. I should take it on your
I should
left.
have
That
pulled
is
the
your foot.
trigger. Chilwell's been our best
Let me see
attacker,
your
man.
tweet responses, miss, to your
Oh,
coach
yeah,
there.
what's
No,
going
just pull
on?
it up on the screen on the Jumbotron, bro.
What's going on? Let's have a look. Everyone laughing. Everyone having a laugh. Vince will type rubbish as usual.
No.
Yeah, that's true. Vince will. Oh, by the way, lads, just take over for a second. Let me just wake up my in-laws because we're gonna have to eat before we start fasting.
Yeah.
I'll be back in like 1 minute. All right, Ryan, you're the captain. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait.
Okay.
Who
Oh
is that?
my God, Rafael Leo picture is back. Yo, what is my brother doing, bro? My brother miss, bro. Anyways, as captain of the ship, I want to ask you all this question. I have been asking for a plan B since minute 15 of this match. It's minute 70 now, and it seems as though Chelsea has no literally plan B except for up the ante in press and win back the ball and hope that the right decision making and the right time could get a chance and a goal. But I think the lack of flexibility in the way we've been attacking, meaning the lack of variety in the kind of passes we play in, the kind of areas we're trying to hit from, has been um, limiting to us. And we're not seeing the fruits. We're not seeing any desire to try things differently. And that comes top to bottom. That comes from the manager. And that's been really alarming. I was wondering, Sai, what you think about the observation?
As much as we think all about that, Ryan, I didn't get to even answer my the question before this. You were challenging me on will Graham Potter get sacked today?
Oh my God, yeah. I forgot
Yeah,
how that, yeah.
I told you no because we've seen way worse form than this season. You think
Um,
they'll just sack him? We've had interested managers since days. We were interested in Enrique, maybe a personal favorite because Vivel is working at Chelsea now, maybe Nagelsmann. So they may sack him now. But other than that, I don't see a reason why they would sack him now. Might as well give
yeah.
him 2 to 3 games. If there is a downfall, maybe they'll sack him then. But I don't think there is a
You
sacking
see, the thing
imminent.
is, even in our worst games, there was still room to downfall. But we need to think this is game 22, 23. So
Yeah.
I think that even though and I think this performance is up there with one of the worst, right? Maybe not the, but up there. I think it's enough for them to pull the trigger now because it isn't improving. He hasn't built on his 2 wins that he had or 3 wins that he had. It's actually gone back to square one, honestly.
Yeah,
So,
Ryan, you
and
know
even
what? Yeah,
in those 3 wins, the only one that really stood out was the Dortmund one. The Leeds
yeah,
game, we wasn't very good. And then the Leicester one, we were quite awful too until we put away some of our chances. No, sorry. Was it South? No, not Southampton. It had one team that was toe-to-toe to us. I think that was Leicester. We were on the
yeah.
back foot against that team against Leicester too. We were kind of on the back foot against Leeds too. So I think listen, for me, I'm not gonna bet my money on it that they would pull the trigger, but I say I wouldn't be surprised. That's what I'd say.
Yeah.
What I miss? What I miss? Did they score?
No, it just
Did we
Ashley Young
score?
and Chilwell fighting.
Nah, bro.
Why is he fighting, bro? I'm gonna eat a little bit, guys, because I gotta get ready for today's fasting. So, how old is Ashley Young now? He must be close
38?
to. Yeah, he must be close to
Nearly
40.
40.
Yeah,
Man, like Ashley old.
Ashley old. Still a top player. Look at the future Bayern Munich player. So good he is. So good.
Miss,
Yo,
looks like the ground is turning toxic.
I'm not surprised, bro. Easy money sniper. Miss, come on, there's kids watching. What do you want me? How else am I meant to have a banana, bro? What do you
Yeah,
want me
bro,
to
man.
do, bro? I know what you mean, but how else am I meant to have it, bro? Can't like hide and have a banana. It is what it is. It's a banana. Kante with a lovely pass. Oh, cover, that's technique for you. You have McGinn, and then you have cover. As soon as I saw this comment, looked at my screen and I saw my man coming on. A little bit late today, 79th minute. Cardio guy is coming on. N'Golo Kante is the captain now. I'm the captain now. And Kukurea coming off. Pile of rubbish. Every single one of these players played so bad. Every single one of them.
Oh, Stamford will turning into a gym now, yeah? The treadmill
Turning-
session is starting. 10 minutes on 10 kilometers per hour.
10 minutes on 10 kilometers and then some rowing, some more running, some cycling.
What has Graham Potter done to us? You know what? Yeah, Ryan, I blame you. You were backing Potter.
Sai, smash him, smash him. He's the
Yeah, that
one.
was backing
He's
Potter.
the one. Made us. Oh my days, Leon Bailey. That was scary, bro. That was actually a scary shot. I don't think that was too far off. Oh no, that was very far. Miz and Ryan, you know how disgusting this fan base is. Some of them wanted TT gone because his football became boring. And they are the same ones backing Potter. Yeah, of course they are. Of course they are. Vince is one of them, man. So vocal, unnecessarily vocal, to a point where I feel like, bro, I think you're kind of forcing it now. Kante's class, Todd Bowley came in and started behaving like every other person is stupid. He better listen to us fans. We know better. Roman taught us how to be successful. Todd Bowley, well, the thing is, apparently he doesn't even run the day-to-day business anymore. It's all Vivell and Paul Winstonley and all of those guys running the show. So they can't continue on like this. They really cannot. They really cannot. I would actually say, look, Luis Enrique, Nagelsmann, two proper good candidates available right now. Two more matches left before the Real Madrid game. Let's salvage something from this season. My personal take would be get rid of him right away, immediately, tonight,
Yeah, as you said,
right
we
now.
need the money from Conference League at least. We need
Bro,
to
we
balance our
need,
books.
bro.
I don't know where
You
fans
just
have this like deliriousness that oh no, we could rubbish away the season. We can't. Or
can't.
we can't.
Yes, you know what? Yeah,
Yeah.
uh, Potter has the success of someone like uh, uh, David Moyes, and he has the ego of Jurgen Klopp.
It's mad.
But that doesn't make any changes to his formation.
Respect David
Not,
Moyes, bro. Respect David Moyes. David
you know
Moyes.
what? That I'm going to give you a hot take here. Might be a very popular one. David Moyes is only known because that Man United's greatest manager wanted him to come in after he left. Sir Alex Ferguson. Maybe he recommended him. That's all. After that, I don't think David Moyes has done much.
Yeah, I'm not gonna die on the hill of backing David Moyes. That one thing I'm gonna do. But yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right.
I
Look,
mean, a good
David
manager.
Moyes now. I know David Moyes did all right last season, obviously with West Ham. But for me, David Moyes, his best times were Everton days. Like that David Moyes era, Everton made it to the Champions League. Did they make it to the Champions League? I think they had to qualify because back then it was 3 spots, and they might have just missed out on it. But that for me was the prime David Moyes era. David Moyes that we're seeing now, I know, as I said last season, they did well, but overall, he doesn't play good football, to be honest. Look, Graham Potter, this is me being absolutely honest now, right? There are certain managers that are just good for mid table purposes. I think we've come to a conclusion that he's that type of a manager. Someone who's done well at Brighton, and maybe that's his level. Brighton, Brentford, maybe even a Fulham. Oh, N'Golo Kante, good run, man. And then Conor Gallagher, running straight into the Aston Villa player. He thought he could just run straight through them like they're holograms. Yeah, sometimes we just have to accept that they're not it. They're not
It's
him.
not him.
It's not him. And that's okay. It's not a slander. It's not a snide at anyone. Like, Graham
It's not
Potter
an
is good for
agenda. It's
mid.
nothing.
Yeah, the Graham Potter is good for mid-table management. That's fine. Go and do well there. Those teams need managers as well. Go and do well there. Graham Potter's not going to land a big job after this.
Joe Felix.
After
Really didn't.
after Graham Potter absolutely, puts Chelsea on the mud like he hasn't already. And he will eventually get the sack. Graham Potter's not going to find another big. Graham Potter's not going to go from Chelsea to, let's say, Man United or Liverpool.
I can see Tottenham nabbing him up as soon as
Yeah.
he becomes
See,
available.
this is the thing. Graham Potter should have gone from Brighton to Tottenham first. He
Yep.
skipped a level. He skipped a level. From Brighton, the next stop should have been Spurs.
Yep.
Spurs would have done, and I tweeted this not that long ago. I said Spurs could have done with Graham Potter now because they don't care what's happening. They don't really have ambitions of winning trophies. They're okay to take time. And they could have taken time with Graham Potter.
Bro. I'm not happy with this.
We don't have 3 years to give to Graham Potter. I'm sorry. We don't have 3 years. We don't even have 3 months. You start having 2 losses in a row. Like Graham Potter's lucky to see 2 out of 17 record. I don't think any other manager, over the last 20 years or so has seen 2 out of 17 record and not get any repercussion out of it. So, yeah. Here comes a third for Aston Villa. It's well defended. It's gone out for corner. Nikhil, thank you so much for the super chat. Do you see where Chile B is playing now? Prime tactics. Chile B is his false wing back, false everything. He's everywhere in the attack. 3 in 22 is the record now, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't see how this game is defendable. Sometimes they could say we coached like we had 5 chances and they just missed and hit the crossbar and stuff. This is one of those matches that I don't know how you defend this one, Liz?
You can't, bro. You cannot defend this.
Yeah.
Even in the second half, like what have we done? What have we actually done?
Someone is in the live chat asked you to describe the game. Brother, you're doing the best thing not watching the game. Your mental health isn't on risk.
Who wrote it, bro? Show me that comment. What was the comment?
You brought the comment up too, so Omo, yeah.
Oh, this one, Omo. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Miz, how have you been watching the game? I've been all right, Omo. People want to know about my personal feelings. How have you been? You want to start a chit chat with me? Come on. It's happy hour. It's Ryan's channel. Happy hour. Carefree hour.
Yeah, that's not my
Talk to
channel, bro.
Miss, when is your next trip to Bali, by the way?
I've not been to Bali. I'd love to go to Bali. It's not that far away, actually. It's about 6 hour
Sai
flight.
Krishna, is
Yeah,
your
bro.
name Sai Chris 5575981 on Twitter?
Man's probably
Brother,
got
you
another
couldn't even
different
have to
Krishna.
ask me. You could have just checked who follows me and you would have found out. Miss
Bro,
was
I'm asking
trolled
some,
by...
bro. Why you
Huh?
putting where the hell 5575981 come from, bro?
Brother, I was not I was some random Twitter don just trying to get some Chelsea news.
Random Twitter don.
Okay.
Random Twitter don. I was just some random Twitter don. Random Twitter donny. But
I
how's
accept that,
this
bro.
game still not finished, boys? I've even had a banana. I've gone and woken up my in-laws. I've had water. How's this not finished yet? I'm over this game. Like, I just want to get to the review where I want to smash this team and smash Graham Potter and even smash Todd Bowley. To be honest, I'm ready. I'm ready to do this.
The referee saw the way Chelsea are playing. He's also fallen asleep.
5 minutes of added time, Si.
We're gonna move to 11th now.
What?
Are we moving to 11th now?
Yeah.
What happened, bro?
We are 11th now. Aston Villa are ahead.
Aston Villa are 9th. If I'm not
How
wrong.
they go from 11th to 9th, bro? Who they jump?
Fulham lost today, no?
But why, when we win well, why are we still 10th?
Yeah, Aston Villa are 9. They are on 41. Fulham on 39. Chelsea on
Every
38.
time we win, we never move places. We stay 10th.
Every time we
Fulham
win, I
don't.
mean, they did 3 times in 22. I wonder why we didn't move from 10, bro.
Oh, so when you mean every time you're talking about the 3 times out of the 22. Oh, I said every time like as if we've had, like a plethora of wins.
Kante looks good though for a guy who's now come back into the team.
Right.
What?
Oh, wow.
Miss,
He looks
Goonie,
good.
no?
I can't believe Chelsea Football Club 3 out of 22, bro. We don't. I've forgotten how to win, man.
Bro, imagine Potter had the team from what Tuchel had, bro. We'd probably be in relegation.
As in when Frank Lampard got sacked
Yeah.
and Potter took over then.
No, like if he had that same squad then now.
Oh, can you imagine when Frank got sacked, Potter took over?
Yeah. Wow. He would have probably last 1 week under Roman.
Oh, that's true, though. We would have been out of our misery very quick. Roman would have seen 3 matches and he'd be like, "This
Yeah.
guy with the lads gave it their all. He's got to go. He's got to get out of here."
My brother would have sacked him and said, "That's life."
Yeah, he would have said, "Yeah,
Oh,
you want to see
horrible
what
tackle.
life is?" That's a dangerous tackle. Yeah,
Miss, Goonie, right?
yeah.
Some guy said, West London on fire, 9 games left. And Goonie replied saying, My guy, I don't know if we can last that long.
Oh my god.
This fan base is going crazy.
If Roman was still here, he would have grabbed Graham Potter by his collar and he would have said, "Do you even know what life is? Let me show you, brother. Let me take you to Russia and I'll show you how what that's life really means. Let me show you the real deal." See how Mikel talked about Roman? When that helicopter landed the second time, oh, you best believe the manager is no longer there. And Roman used to drop straight into the field in Cobham and used to smash the players. He'd tell them, "You better play good quickly or somebody's gonna get hurt real bad."
Miss, you might want to pop onto Nizar Cancella's Twitter just for some laughs.
What's that band you're talking about?
Might as well just rant. This
He
match will
talks a
go
lot of
on and
shit.
on.
Look at that guy's header.
Look at the
This
second
one?
one first.
Surprise
the
Chelsea's player with the most goal involvement for the last.
Nah. This isn't the one. This isn't the one. The other one is even mad when the one he analyzes the game.
In the entire game, this his comment. Chilwell centre back, Pulisic at left wing back. Reminder: Madueke is right wing back. This is gung ho now. There we go. It's finished, and what a
at last.
match! What a match we've had! What a beautiful match! Splendid performance from every single Chelsea player. Wow. Another fantastic weekend. 3 out of 22 is the record. How many times this season I've actually not even bothered watching what was going on in the match, man? So many times, man. I don't remember the last time like I've enjoyed a season like this where I just couldn't be asked about watching the match. Like, what's the point? We got battered. We got ripped apart. We've been demolished. Not even embarrassed. We've actually been roughed up. You know, with that young kid walking down the you know street with no lights, and we got mugged. We got mugged by another 5 different teenagers. They took the phone, they took the wallet, they took the watch, everything. We got mauled at our own home, not even in the streets. You were watching TV and people entered your house and just said, you know what, I'll give all your possession to us. I'm the captain now. How do you defend this? There is no. We don't even need to bother talking about this particular match tactically. How does Graham Potter show his face to the owners, to the board, off the back of this match? Do you know what? It's not even Graham Potter's. I'm not even mad at Graham Potter anymore because we knew Graham Potter was not good enough a long time ago. I'm actually now starting to get mad with the board and I'm starting to get mad with the owner. How are you allowing this circus to continue at Chelsea Football Club till now? How? I actually want them sacked first. I want Potter to stay. I want Vivell, Paul Winstanley, all of these guys. You brothers don't know what's going on. You don't know how you run the show. How are you seeing this? How you didn't make a shot for it in the international break? Look at what Bayern Munich did. Brought in Thomas Tuchel. What did it end up, ladies and gentlemen? Can you guys let me know? Did it end up 5-0 against top of the table blockbuster match, Bayern versus Dortmund? They sacked Nagelsmann in the international break, brought in Thomas Tuchel, elite manager, and they walloped Dortmund 5-0.
4-2.
Walloped. Oh, was it 4-2?
Yeah.
Okay. So who said 5-0 in the Watchalong? Why are you guys lying to me, man? Make me look like idiot. 4-2. 4-2. Someone said 5-0, man. Shame on you.
They thought the fifth goal was in, but Choupo-Moting was offside.
Oh, okay.
After that, Borussia Dortmund scored 2.
I'm sorry. That's all right. 4-2. 4-2, nonetheless. Perfect time for us to get rid of the manager in the international break, bring someone elite in, just cut the loss. Just cut the loss. I know, financially it's going to hurt us, but that's on you as well. Once again, you went out there and gave a 5-year contract on 12 million a year. On top of all the money you spent. And to what avail? Like, our team looks still not good. 100 million on Mudryk. We have to be so patient on this 100 million. You don't understand. With a manager that I have no belief in. Expecting him to turn Mudryk into some sort of a legendary footballer. If Graham Potter is not sacked tonight after this match, as I said, I can't be mad at Graham Potter anymore. I already knew he wasn't the right manager long before. Even before the Southampton one. I had my doubts. Southampton one, I think, confirmed for all of us. Now, everything now that we're seeing, that's just rudimentary. We've got Liverpool. Next up, I would like to see a new manager in. Nagelsmann's available. Luis Enrique is available. I'm pretty certain we'd be better under them. I'm pretty certain. Ryan, thoughts, bro?
So, I'll some of my thoughts from this tweet that I've been writing. It's this, right, Miss? Once again, Potter has shown an inability to adapt to the challenges the opposition presents in game. It is as if he coaches a plan A in preparation for games, to the point that they cannot tactically adapt to other obstacles. 19 out of 22 games, the plan A has not even worked.
Hmm.
I just need to try to get enough characters in this, bro, before I tweet it.
While you tweet that out, Sai, do you want Graham Potter to be gone, bro? I mean, what now, bro? What now, Sai? What now?
As much as I want Graham Potter gone, bro, I don't think it will happen. I want to be realistic here on this channel. I don't think it will happen. I think
We
there is
just
at
continue on
least
like
five
this?
more owners till the game, till the owners actually decide to sack him. Because managers aren't taking up any jobs. I don't think Enrique is taking up any jobs because he has an eye on Chelsea. Nagelsmann ain't going to take up any job because he has his eye on Chelsea. Pochettino looks like I've seen that Madrid zone news float about in my uh, Twitter timeline. Looks like
Hmm.
Pochettino is the front runner for the Real Madrid job. So there are two elite coaches still lying about. I don't think Potter will be sacked today, and I won't be surprised if he's sacked today.
I think I think it's criminal to continue any longer. Like it really is. It really is criminal. Making us we are behaving like Norwich, man. What's the difference between Chelsea and Norwich?
Oh my god, check that comment, bro.
Well,
Yo, maybe I should tweet that, bro, and get some likes.
which
Oh,
one?
this one right here on the screen.
Kevin, thank you so much for the super chat. Miss Chelsea went from 10th to 11th on a run of
Yo,
Southampton, Tottenham,
thanks. I'm
Leeds,
gonna tweet that,
Everton,
bro.
and Aston Villa. 3 wins in 22. Bowley is a clown, Potter clueless. No, it's true. This is what I was saying. We beat Leeds. We beat. Wow, did we just beat Leeds? No, we beat Leicester. Hey, bro, come
Yeah,
on, Kevin, you missed out on Leicester here, bro. We beat Leeds, we beat Leicester, and we were still 10th. Um, but yeah, as I was saying, to continue this horror show, the owners are watching this and the board is watching this. It's not on. It really isn't on. Don't You're destroying everything that was good about Chelsea. You're destroying the image. You're destroying and you know what? The new owners, some of your ambitious plans, you need to recheck. All of this thing about the stadium redevelopment, this is not going to be an easy task. First of all, to get a piece of land is going to be costly. To build a stadium is going to be very costly. Let's say you don't build and you want to stand by stand redevelop Stamford Bridge, that's going to be costly, that's going to be lengthy, and you're going to have to play elsewhere where there's going to be costs involved for renting another stadium. So you're in the mud in regards to redevelopment. And redevelopment don't happen like that. You need council, permissions, clearance, a lot of things. You're in the mud with the manager. And I've got no idea why you're still looking around buying clubs in France and Portugal and when you can't even settle Chelsea down. How embarrassing would it be you buy a club from Portugal and that club's in the Champions League and Chelsea isn't? That scenario can happen. How embarrassing would it be you buy a club from France and that club has a better manager? Has a better manager than Graham Potter. You gotta focus on this baby first. You gotta focus on Chelsea. This Chelsea is going down the drain, man. Every week, us three, sometimes Ishan will come. We sit here and we've only enjoyed wins very, very rarely. Are we like a? Are we like Bournemouth or something? Are we Southampton? I'm starting to feel like this is how their fans would feel on a week to week basis. Just a lot of losses, losses after draws, draws, maybe one win here and there.
Yo, Missy Belter, what tweet?
Oh,
She
let's have a
said,
look.
no,
Let's
no,
have a look.
she just
What she
said, I
said.
don't say anything anymore. I look at the table and we're 11th. Very sad. Let's get ready for Tuesday.
Oh, well, I thought that she was going to spice things up a little bit. I don't say anything anymore. That in itself, I know what she means. I
Yeah,
don't say
that,
anything
yeah.
anymore. That gives away that you want to say a lot of stuff. You want to say a lot of stuff.
Let's speak.
She's always been Potter out. I'm just going to say.
No, no, no. Miss.
Actually, I shouldn't know.
This isn't even the maddest thing that happened. Check Olivia Basaglo once.
That girl loves. What did she say?
Football. She loves football.
No, no, no. Whatever you see on the tweet, you just laugh and leave because I can't be dealing with this. Scroll down. Yeah.
Bro, everyone's talking about Mason Mount. Like, what's wrong with the fan base, man? What was Mason Mount gonna do?
No, no,
Which one?
no.
Which one?
The we get it one. He gets it one. Scroll up.
This one. This one.
Go up. Mm, Yeah.
Mount is going around the pitch applauding the Chelsea fans, even though he. Oh my god! La hawla wa la quwwata illa azim. Ya Allah, this dunya is mad. We get battered at home 2-0. We get ripped apart. Our souls get taken away from our body. And she is saying he gets it. And another numpty is saying Mount is going around applauding. Mount, please go back into the dressing room, please.
No, the worst thing, she isn't even the only one saying that. There are
Why,
so many
why,
people doing
why is this important?
it.
Why is this important? Why is this important?
How on earth is the main point of the game Mount applauding the fans?
Ladies and
After we
gentlemen,
got-
we've got over 700 people live. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of you guys that probably go and watch the match live. You know, you're match goers or you live in and around the area. Can you please tell me? I sincerely need to know this. Why is this statement important? Why a player needs to go around the pitch applauding the Chelsea fans, even though he didn't get on the pitch? Fans clearly appreciated Why is this important? Fans clearly appreciated the gesture. Why is this important? Can someone actually explain this to me? Because if I was at the ground right now, and I want to hear what the boys have to say about this, if I was physically at the ground right now and I saw our team losing 2-0 off the back of having a record of 2 out of 22, so putting context around the thing, I don't want to see the players coming and applauding us. I want to see the players gone as quickly as possible to the dressing room before I lose my mind. This wasn't a loss where, oh man, we played so good and how unlucky are we to lose that? We got our ass pumped. I mean, Ryan, if you were a match goer, would you care that players are doing this?
Yeah, I would care. I would care that players are doing this. I agree that it shouldn't be a topic right now, but I don't know. I just feel like the fact that we even talking about it, I don't know. I just have a weird one. Not sure if I not talk about it.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about
I
it
mean,
either,
I would
actually.
like to talk about it. Um,
Yeah,
I would,
talk to me, bro.
I do actually care about players coming and clapping us, but at this point in time, Mount, brother, you're not even playing. First thing, second thing, you're not even signing the contract. You're coming and clapping the fans. You know what this shows me? You want Potter gone. You're not playing because Potter is actually not selecting you. You want Potter gone. There are so many people actually coming out, proper high profile people turning against Potter now.
I don't know. I
Right.
feel like it's like a big. I don't know why it's even a big topic. It's after the game. Player goes out, claps the fans even if he doesn't play. I think it's a good thing. I really like that he did it, and I respect him for that. I wish all the players could do it. I wish all the players could take that
Nah,
responsibility.
if you're going
I
to
don't want
clap
that
the
to be
fans,
tweeted out. I don't need that to be tweeted out. I don't need that to be like a headline or something after a match where we lost 2-0. You did it, you did it. Like, let's not tweet about it and make it seem like, oh, he gets it. What does he get that I don't get? What does Mason Mount get that I don't understand about Chelsea Football Club? I feel like that's an insult. Oh, he gets it. Mason Mount gets it. BS, he gets it. Gets what? Just because you came from the academy. I follow Chelsea Football Club as well. There's plenty other people that follow Chelsea Football Club since they were little kids. Well, we don't get it. We don't understand Chelsea. Just because you played in the academy, you get it. Me, I'm stupid. I don't understand it. That's an insult. You want to come around, clap to the fans? Okay, no problems. I don't want to see that to be tweeted out by journalists trying to create some sort of an image for you, like you're some sort of a sweetheart after a 2-0 loss. Why is he even being talked about? He didn't even participate in the match. These journalists, man, these Chelsea journalists, I don't even know if they're Chelsea journalists. They're Mount journalists. Not a single one of them. I'm going through the entire timeline. Not a single journalist has said anything about, Potter needs to go. Why? Why can't they say that? Why can't they say that? But if it was Thomas Tuchel, they were so ready to get rid of him. Why don't I see Matt Law, Liam Toomey, Simon Johnson, Nizar Kinsella say, Potter is out of his depth. He needs to go. Ben Jacobs. Why?
is Potter's post match out, by the way. Might as well just react to it.
All these guys want to talk about is just nonsense stuff that I don't even care about. Strange. So strange. What's this? Graham Potter has us top of the league on page 2, and I see people complaining. Chelsea and Arsenal. This is a bad boy. He's a bad boy.
Miss, I see this CFC Debas tweet. He is crying, saying Potter just said the boys gave everything again.
What an idiot. What an idiot. What an absolute idiot. All right. We'll wrap things up. Smash up the like button, ladies and gentlemen, before you go. Make sure you follow. Well, side does not really care about following, but let me just take this off. Make sure you follow Ryan at least at Carefree Place YouTube. The at is right there on Twitter. That's his new Twitter page. Ladies and gentlemen, please follow him there and subscribe to his new channel. That's pretty much it, to be honest. Tiala with the last super chat. Thank you so much, my man. Bro, it's not that serious. Let's not get on Mount. Oh, I'm not getting on Mount. I'm just annoyed that why are journalists talking about this BS? And then another journalist, Olivia, he just gets it. Like, I get it too. I get it too. Because he had nothing to do with this defeat. Let's talk about the coach. Now, of course, I'm not talking about
Yeah.
Mount in my review. He didn't even participate. He's a non-topic for me. I didn't even want to talk about Mount. It wasn't even in my head. All right, we're going to wrap things up. Ladies and gentlemen, smash up the like button before you go and subscribe if you're here for the first time. And look out for my review that will drop hopefully very, very soon. Until next time, everyone, take care. See ya.